America.
Thank you for tuning in to the R20 Premiere stream. This is the first of the year, the January stream for the Valorant Special Tournament. My name's Tanner. I'm here with y'all today. And I'm here with,
I'm KP or Jacob. I go to Texas A&M Esports.
and we're here to give y'all an excellent Valorant stream today. We've got some awesome games coming up for y'all, as y'all can probably see on the screen. We've got MCC versus SST. We've got Cass A versus Clark. We've got Cass B versus Holmes. And we've got Cass B versus the Cass B of the Bobcats. So super exciting day today. We've got 4 awesome rounds.
Uh-huh.
Super excited to bring it to y'all. We're out here at San Antonio at Techport in the Boeing Center. And it's a cold morning for us today. It was about 30 to 35 degrees on the way here. Had some icy roads and whatnot, but we got here all right, didn't we, KP?
Oh, actually, like on the same topic about it being really cold. I woke up this morning around 6:30, took a shower, hot, nice, warm shower. I look outside of my car, it's frozen.
Yeah.
So I did what every sane person did or does. I got some not boiling water, some hot water, sprinkled it on my car, and as I'm driving on the highway, I realized I didn't get the back. So I just gotta I gotta focus.
No, it's like just like these Valorant players today.
Oh, they gotta be locked in.
They've got to be focused. They've got to be locked in, just like that ice that's on the back windshield.
Uh-huh.
You've got to make sure you're getting it not just off the back windshield and the front windshield, but all 4 windows as well. If you're in a
Hey, you can't forget about the side window. What words?
the rear view mirrors. And
There you
stuff.
go.
Yeah, yeah.
See, I thought it was rear view, but I didn't think it was right, so I said side. But hey,
That one's the rear view. These ones are the side view. That's what I
Yeah.
get them mixed up.
yeah. But like you said, we're gonna have some excellent games going on today, and we already got word that sorry, I've butchered this name, Teo, the new agent.
Yeah.
Yeah, that obviously he's not gonna be played,
Yeah,
which
yeah.
is
No new agent today. Yeah, where were you when the Better Breach was released? At the end of the day, that's kind of what happened a few
Yeah,
weeks ago. And if you haven't played Valorant since then, there is basically a new character named Tejo, and they just go insane.
Oh, yeah.
They basically have a Molly. I don't know if they have a flash.
Yeah, yeah.
They have a Molly. They have.
But
stuns, all that.
we're talking to some of the players here.
It's just a breach ult that you can put any direction.
Yep.
And it blows up instead of stunning and stuff. Like
It's a lot. It is a lot of detail for one character. And like I was saying previously, we were talking to some of the players here, and they told me instantly, it was like, I asked them, so how's the new character? And they instantly gave me it's a broken face, right? And so they were telling me all the util that it has, that basically it's a lot of agents kind of mixed into one, which if you think about it theoretically, it might put some other agents further down in the tier list, or might stray away, or might make some of the teams not pick a certain agent, right? I'm just scared when the actual release happens and he's going to be available to play in ranked. I'm not excited for that.
Yeah, I mean, I've heard it on good notion from some of our better players that whenever that player is going to be playable, it's basically whoever wins that week is just going to be who can play that character
Yeah.
better, who formulated a better strat for that character better.
Yeah.
Unless they do something crazy to nerf that character before we're able to
Oh,
play in tournaments,
yeah.
then yeah, that's just going to be a broken character that people are going to be abusing. It's such an oppressive character with the util that they have.
Oh, yeah.
And the space that they can create for their team. It's basically just a better breach. Where were you when Red released a better breach? Let's be real.
Hey, you know what else starts with the letter B? Breeze. One of the best maps in the game.
Yeah. Are we supposed to be here? Yeah.
But, again, what else starts with B? Breeze. One of the best maps in the games. I loved that map before they did the change. And I was talking to some of the players and just my own teammates as well. They don't really like Breeze. And I don't see the problem. What is wrong with Breeze?
It's so open,
Perfect.
and there's not enough characters, specifically Sentinel characters, that can control such an open area in a map. Like, both sites are completely open despite pyramids and, like, a couple boxes and, like, a slight wall that you can still bang. So, like, at the end of the day, the sites are really open.
Yep.
The way to the sites are open. Mid is really open. Like, it's okay if one of those things is really open, but everything being really open, I'm not hating on it as much.
Yeah.
I like Breeze, but I completely understand why people don't like it. I like Breeze for the sake of it's interesting to try and play set moves on those types of maps. I mean,
Got you.
you're just gonna be locking in Cypher every single time you're on Breeze. You know.
Ooh, are these bad bands?
Yeah, for map bans, looks like we're gonna have Lotus for maps today.
This would be beautiful. Okay.
I'm not 100% on the map bans. I know we're not gonna have Ascent, obviously. I know we're not gonna have. Well, I guess we are gonna have Spirits.
I will say I really love Lotus. It's like, I don't know why I just lied to you. I'm sorry, forgive me. I am not the biggest fan of Lotus. I do like it being a triple site, one of the few triple sites that we have in this game. But because there's triple sites, there's a lot of agents like Viper or speak of the devil. As she comes out onto the roster, it's going to be Hulk Holden 21 blocking in that Viper. With her wall, she's able to lock down 2 sides and sometimes even 3 depending on where you have that lineup, right? And it's very beneficial for teams to kind of do that sneak play where you make some noise A and then you rotate over C without them even knowing, right? It's a beta switch. It happens all the time. Now, Sky, very pivotal agent that we have. Has been, honestly, since Season 1, I have not seen a meta where Sky was not involved. That bird flash that she has is immaculate. Now, I don't know much of the changes, and I'm still sure that her bird still makes that audio cue, the voice line that lets you know when you flash somebody, right?
One more time, sorry?
The audio cue that her bird has, it does have that voice line when you flash somebody, right?
Yes, of course. But, so, I don't know if you know this, but the flashes don't regenerate anymore.
Oh.
So, she only gets 2 flashes and that's it.
That's that. Oh.
Oh, and it actually looks like we're already playing this first round. So, hats off, let's go. Looks like we've got Short Crow pushing him with that neon, with the neon dash. Getting right past those mollies right there, trying to get some space, trying to make some space, getting 1 headshot, but immediately getting traded out, but not before Fleming can take 1 as well. That's 2 down for the side of SST currently, or 1 down for the side of SST, 2 down for the other team right now. Right now, Schrodinger's going to be flanking around a little bit. They're trying to do a little bait and switch, and Grand Oswald's actually going to take down Curie as well. Beautiful shots coming out of Grand Oswald right now, as Curie is caught a little off guard. Schrodinger trying to come around the back and look for a specific angle, but not finding anybody, as Grand Oswald is on top of his game, on top of their game right now, playing as well as they can, but Fleming gonna go ahead and take them out. She is on top of her game right now. Fleming is playing just beautifully, and Nidhi is gonna sneak right in and plant that bomb. We're looking at an even 2v2 where Sandboy and Nidhi are both on site, playing good post-plant positions, but Schrodinger and the KJ, Fleming, are both going to be having a little bit of trouble on entry right now. Maybe. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what Schrodinger chooses to do. They are playing really smart, playing together, coming around the backside right now. But as you can see, creating space isn't quite enough. They're going to have to hit their shots too. Oh my goodness, a blinded headshot. Wow, that's beautiful. And Standboy is coming around with 100 health, but Schrodinger's going to take that next headshot onto him and just take him out immediately. Beautiful round from the side of SST right there, getting themselves in a 1-0 position.
Man, like you were saying, that was perfectly executed from SST. Now, if we were paying attention to the map and how everything was playing out, they were able to escalate kills 1 by 1, right? It really benefited. And on the post plant, they really try to do something with a Sky Flash. A perfect swing out, but great from SST, able to get that 1 tap with the Ghost and then play it perfectly. Now, I was actually expecting the spam through the box immediately, just because, you know, you hear the defuse, you know they're going to stick it, and I do respect the swing out, but like, if they had just spammed that box, it could have gone any other way. But as we load over to round number 2.
Yeah, and it looks like we're getting a heavy C push here. Schrodinger's all over it. They know all about it, but are they going to be able to stop it? Definitely not. Getting a little bit of damage. Oh my gosh, getting quite a bit of damage. Getting 2 kills already. Going for the 3rd. Getting the 3rd as well. Schrodinger's on fire right now. Trying to find some cats right now with the way they're taking things out. Goodness gracious. Schrodinger's just sitting on that bomb, looking for a 3rd right now. The Astra and the KJ are just sitting back looking. The Schrodinger gets that 4th, looking for the first ace of the day. Will he be getting it? And Oswald's going to go ahead and take out Fleming. I don't think Fleming had the heart to take the ace from them. It's the 2nd round of the day, and Schrodinger is looking for that last kill. I don't know if Grand Oswald is going to give it to them. It's not like they have a ton of econ, but they're going to be looking for something right here for sure, trying to stay alive in some way, shape, or form. Schrodinger's not going to, even though they're looking for the ace, they're not going to be risking a good round right here just to go chase down an ace, especially since they've already lost a teammate. They don't want to be losing this 1v5 scenario in any sort of capacity. So just playing safe and playing on the site, not letting them get anywhere near that bomb is just a very smart play right now. Schrodinger and the rest of the team of SST are playing
splendidly at the moment.
Man, if you look at the minimap, we do have Groundhouse over here. We have Curie right in the corner. Let's see who's going to be able to take the shot as Omen's going to be here. He's not going to hit anything. And just almost crouched over that, but Curie able to capitalize on that kill. Now, Groundhouse, well, I mean, I do like the rotate. Oh, were you going to talk about the shield? Oh, go for it, go for it.
No, you got it, you got it. I just wanted you to see it.
Okay, because, again, he was talking to me a little bit about the Rigo Shield, and I had asked him questions prior to the match starting because I'm still relatively new on that update. And even visualizing that, it's still kind of iffy in my head. But maybe as the time goes on and I just see it happen, I'll get accustomed to it.
It's just one of those things that, like, it feels like, honestly, since it's been in the game, it feels like it should have always been in the game. You know what I mean?
Oh,
type situation.
like one of those things? Yeah.
Like, it was just such a good quality of life change, in my opinion. Or not even quality of life, but a good quality of life addition to the game.
Now
But
to an A push, let those walls going down as all these deter them from pushing up any further as the Omen smoke does block a lot of line of sight. They can either try to rotate over to that B or commit double down to that A side as they're going to rotate over to B. Now, we do have some players already rotating, trying to see what they can do here. Strokero is going to be the one who's going to see if he can Oppenheimer here, the strong the doubles. 5 HP.
Lordy. Losing that damage there is not good. Hulk Holden actually taking down one right there in that process. Beautiful from their side right now. SST's a man down or a person down, but the side of MCC is going to be getting that bomb down. SST is going to be peeking out trying to get something, but Hulk Holden actually takes down another one, getting 2. Schrodinger takes down Hulk Holden, and just trades going down everywhere as Shortcoat, Grand, Oswald, and Stamboy end up closing out that round for the side of MCC and giving them their first round of the match.
Honestly, I was scared. I saw Strongder twice, and I was like, he's about to start cooking, but unfortunately it does fall, and really great round, like I said. Honestly, I have high hopes for Strongdinger. I have high hopes. But I'm kind of scared because my past experience with Ray's ults, they get missed a lot. And I'm scared that it's going to happen again. But, you know, I digress.
I digress. We'll digress less. It's all right.
So they're going to go to the A hit once again. Opens up with a wall.
Ooh, the wall. I like the wall. That's good space that they're creating right there. Very little health loss from this. Oh, and then just got to run all the way back through all the mollies to lose a little more health, huh?
Yeah, they're going to have to go for that B push once again, but Omen and the rest of the team are going to be ready for this. If no, they're actually going to hold this down. Try to double down on this A, which is perfect because they did bait out the rotation, and actually, they made it myself as Oppenheimer is already going to be there for that swing.
Yeah, Oppenheimer's going to go ahead and clear out that first one. Looking for the second as well. Grand Oswald is not going to get anything off as Schrodinger pops around the corner and takes a nice little pick to clean that up. Now it's a 3v5 currently, and SST is looking for a little more, but Nidhi's going to try to even it out just a little bit. 4v3 currently. Nidhi getting a nice little pick there as a Sky. Nidhi is somebody who in these tournaments has been consistently doing very well. No matter how the rest of the team is done, or no matter how, if they've been winning, losing, whatever, Nidhi always is doing very well. Very consistent player, and it's definitely someone that's going to keep their team in this game today.
Ooh, nice shots from Nidhi.
So right now, SST is just trying to hold them off.
30 seconds
realistically, like you can see that they're trying to, but Nidhi is just on top of the game right now. 3K for Nidhi right now. There's only 2 people left. Curie's trying to get a peek right now, trying to find somebody currently, but they cannot find Nidhi. He is slithery Nidhi like a snake. Goodness gracious. Now Curie is trying to look for somebody. They see that bomb is planted. They're trying to get an opening, trying to get somewhere in to get that bomb, but absolutely no way they're going to be able to find it. Hulk Holden and Nidhi are just holding for their life, but wow, look at that smoke. And Jung comes around the corner and gets a nice little pick as well. But wow, spraying through the smoke to get Curie right there was huge. And then Jung getting the double headshot to close out the round. Wow. All while Wingman diffuses. That was a beautiful round from Jung specifically, but from the entire team of SST, as they played a great round right there. Wow.
Oh yeah, no, SST was able to play that perfectly and to their strengths. Now, it's really looking like SST is one of those teams that's playing slow methodical. I could be completely wrong, but that's the play style that I'm getting from that, and they're able to play that perfectly, especially on that lag post plant. Holdinger was able to see him through. I know he saw him up mid, but I know he called that out, but the open smoke was able to cover that perfectly. And again, Curie with the just straight through the smoke, able to claim that. I mean, there's not much you can do to that. It is skill, and it is also RNG that comes to play to it as well.
Of course.
But at the end of the day, spray transfer is everything.
Ooh, and Schrodinger not being able to quite get that first pick. They do see that opening on C, and they are probably going to take advantage of that. MCC is going to be running it down on that C side, but well, they should be. They're definitely not right now, though. They're playing a little bit more slow. probably being a little scared of Oppenheimer, which makes sense. Oppenheimer has been consistently pretty good this game and throughout their tournaments, but we're going to be looking to see how they continue to push through C. I mean, really all they're doing right now is giving the other team time to rotate. Like they need to take advantage a little more of this advantage that they have. Popping that door, popping the ult as well, just so they can get in. Maybe that should have happened 10, 15 seconds earlier, but it also might play out perfectly for them, just for the pure sake of they didn't have everybody rotated over yet. And now they are going to have quite a few people rotated over, so Short Crow is going to be looking for something. They're going to be looking to get this bomb down, and Nithy is planting. Good plants right now coming down from Nithy. Jung takes one out immediately, though. Right after the plant, Short Crow gets Fleming back for a trade, just trying to even things out a little bit. Jung flashing almost the entire team, getting some nice stuns out the way. Jung getting another kill right there. That's a 3K for Jung right now. Jung trying to find a fourth currently, trying to get a defuse, but Curie is going to go ahead and take that fourth out, and Wingman is going to stay on that defuse. That is a beautiful round from the side of SST, making it 4-1.
Masterclass off of SST. It's looking like every single time that they plant, they just know exactly how to retake site. It doesn't matter what gets thrown in their direction, no matter it could be any explosions, any neon volleys, anything like that. They're just able to flash through that. And I don't know if I could ask for a better team. I mean, if these were the ranked demons I was playing against, I would have.
100%. I mean, MCC really they spent too much time trying to decide what their plan was.
Exactly.
Like, if they would have had a dedicated plan, whether they went B or C off that first pick, they would have been able to just take site easily and run in. They have the util, they have the gunplay, they have everything to do it. They just didn't quite get there in time. So that's just something that they need to work on. They need to get a little bit more speedy with that process.
And again, Emmett with a push again. All of them are going to be pushing in. The KJ Molly does go out and just deter them a little bit, but they might be able to wait this out and push this in. We have one working inside tree right now. The door swings open. And Scarecrow might be able to push this as well as double. They go inside. Dog is able to catch that Fleming. They know exactly where him and Gecko are going to be at. Now, Grand Aswell with the swing. Let's see what's going to happen here as they deter away back to B. Oh. And SSC does pick up on this tree.
See, this is a much better rotation.
Yeah. The Fade Alt does come out, able to tag one of the people there. The Dog able to connect with KJ, and unfortunately does get caught out by Oppenheimer. Sacker comes out, and Masterclass.
Yeah, and then, oh my goodness, but Nithy is going to go ahead. No, Oppenheimer takes out Nithy to close it out. I thought Nithy was going to come back, bring the team back right there, but that's a 5-1 game right there.
Oh, yeah.
See, and that's a scenario where they had it a little bit quicker, but they didn't have the opening pick to compensate for being quick. You know what I mean? So if either one, you know, they either need to play slow because they don't have the opening pick or play a little bit quicker because they have an opening pick, unless their plan is just to default. And if that's the case, they don't need to be 5 men inside C after a first pick if they're not going to be full pushing it. You know what I mean? So those are just little things that they're going to need to work on as a team. But, you know, beautiful gameplay from both teams right now.
100%.
Beautiful gameplay from both teams right now. They're both playing outstandingly. It's just, you know, obviously oh my goodness, SST is playing a little bit better, but okay, good flashes, good walls, or good stuns, sorry, good walls.
Over to the A side. It has happened mostly every single round, but the problem is, like you've already mentioned this, is that they use so much util to try to push in, but they don't push in.
Yeah.
They're playing way too slow. They got to make up their mind on whether they're going to come in or not, and it always rotates over to E. This is one of their defaults. They know SST. SST knows that they're here. That's exactly what Omen was waiting for as a third can come out. Schrodinger with two of his own.
Schrodinger just taking two, and now they're all stuck in that cubby. They're going to get trapped in there. Fleming, yep, there you go.
Spike down A.
He's down to a 1v5. Can he do it? Oh. Okay.
Like, a flawless round from the side of SST in a scenario where they should not in any way, shape, or form have gotten a flawless round.
More than likely, a timeout here is probably the best time to get a timeout to regroup your team, regroup your thoughts, see what you guys can do differently. But if not, I guess they're just going to try to persevere mentally.
Yeah, I mean, a timeout would be well-deserved right here.
Yep.
If not here, next round or the round after. Honestly, 2 rounds ago would have been a good time to have a timeout.
You're not wrong.
But it's okay. A lot of teams don't take advantage of their timeouts in these tournaments.
Yep.
And that's something that, like, they need to do. You need to take advantage of those timeouts. Take a breather. Hey, guys, what are we doing right here? Because at the end of the day, they would have been better off if they would have just, like right now, 5 men down B.
Yep.
That's a beautiful push right now. But look, they just bunched up right there. They're not using any. Okay, now they're using a util to get in. They just took a second, but that's the play they needed right there. They needed that quick B push.
Let's come out.
There we go, and they get a pick. But Oppenheimer and Jung immediately take 3 out as well. Jung's taking 2 for himself. Hulk Holden's down for the count. 1, 2, 3, and Jung's got half the spike defused. Jung's also got a 3rd kill for himself, and now that spike is completely defused at 7-1. That's a 7-1 game. What do you think, KP?
It was a miscommunication between Nithy and I think it was the Astra. The pop flash did come out for Nithy, but I think, again, it was a miscommunication as Astra swings open the smoke as the flash comes out, and unfortunately not able to capitalize on the 3 people he flashed. So, again, I think they have so much potential. It's just fix some of these minor things. Again, the communication, whether they want to commit to a site or not. Wasting a lot of util pre-pushing into a site is going to get you nowhere.
Yeah.
Like, the best I could say is maybe they're trying to do a bait and switch.
I've got
but
your
they're not even
trail.
switching. They're just kind of staying there. And when they do switch over to that B site, it's already common. They defaulted it 5 different times already.
Yeah, look at that. They ulted immediately opening in the round on C site, and as soon as they noticed that they got all the ult got shot out, they just ran. They just ran over. They ran over to teleport to rotate to A, and now they're gonna hit this door, making all the noise in the world with all 5 people on site, and that's completely fine. But they have to keep running. Like, what is the, like, yeah, there you go. Oh, but Fleming ends up taking out Nithy right there, which isn't a super huge pick for MCC, but they do get that bomb down and they do get on site very quickly. Unfortunately, SSC is going to have some ults. They're going to have some util that they have not quite used yet, so they're going to become, oh my goodness.
They're going to have to rush. They're going to have to rush the shoot. Oh my god.
Wow. Hulk Holden getting a nice little collat. Double kill right there, straight through the head with the Phantom. Oh wow, but Curie's coming through to get 1. Curie's coming through to get 2, but no, he's backing off. They're backing off to get that defuse. The mollies are going off. They are in effect, but Hulk Holden's going to get taken down. That is almost the entire team. All that's left right now is Grand Oswald. Grand Oswald both of them down for the 3K to close out the round, and that makes that a 7-2 game. Let's go. Grand Oswald with the beautiful spray down right there.
As soon as I was talking about them playing the bait and switch where they make noise and just rotate over to the side, that's exactly what they did. Able to take the tree space and rotate into side. Unfortunately, one of them falls early, which is fine. KJ ult does deter SST from kind of pushing that, but they realize that they're going to have to push that KJ ult. And at the end, they do take it down, but to no reveal as he just played that perfectly. Grand Oswald with a clutch.
Yeah, that was great. It was beautiful.
Oh my.
It's almost like they heard you.
Hey. I'm sorry. Hey.
Hey, did y'all hear me?
Hey, well, let's not talk about that. But
They've all got the stream up in the background.
This is a great, okay, unfortunately the KJ Tori does call them out, but they're taking this a little bit more slowly than they usually do. They usually open up with a lot of utilities, and I think you're right. I think they heard me. Nia has not wasted anything. Now she has a lot of utilities to try to push it to the site. There's only going to be Gecko there.
Well, because this is one of those scenarios where, like, every time they pushed into A, they've come in fast, they've come in hard, they've done it loud. And right now, they're not doing anything like that. They're not going fast, loud, or hard. And now they are. Once they realize that they probably waited enough time for most people to rotate off, what they don't know is that a bunch of people are going to be in B on that cubby. And they've also got Jung on A that is just completely holding things down. 1-2 for Jung right there. Not even using their flash yet. Jung's now using the flash. Maybe going to use some more util, but not getting, oh my goodness, getting 4 right there. And then Oppenheimer closing it out immediately. I cannot believe we switched off of Jung at that exact moment. But that was a beautiful play from Jung right there.
Oh, you couldn't have said that any better. MSSC, or MCC, sorry, they're figuring out their play style, but I generally thought that Jung by himself was not going to be able to do anything, but as I'm looking at it time and time again, Jung is becoming a pivotal player for SST, able to hold down a site by himself. That's probably why they left him there. Able to get 3-4 picks by himself, and unfortunately Oppenheimer took the ace.
Getting 2 picks before the flash even came out.
Exactly.
That's before any util was used as a defender. That's insane. Come on.
Now, if we look at the credits on the board, SST is just rolling in the dough right now, full buy, full shields. They have everything going their way. It's going to be up to
And
MCC.
it's crazy that you can have a player that's doing as good as like Oppenheimer and Schrodinger are doing it right now, and still have Jung as a support that's on top of the leaderboard right now, which is insane.
Maybe a coincidence, but Jung sounds extremely familiar to our PRX player named Jing. Look,
Oppenheimer taking out Grand Oswald immediately. Beautiful entry gameplay right here. Unfortunately, they're not doing a super good job of entering right now. They've got 2 flashes from Nithy right now, and not a single one of them has been used before Nithy gets taken down. Not something that you love to see from the side of Nithy right there, but As we've got Sandboy and Hulk Hogan coming through. They're going to be spraying through that smoke. Hulk Hogan takes a lot of damage, but doesn't quite...
One enemy remaining.
And that's the end of the round right there with the ult and Fleming coming through from behind.
How did that even connect? I swear to God, he was behind the wall.
No, it wasn't. It was right on, it was on that side of the wall.
What?
It looked like it though, just because it was through the smoke.
Again, SST, round after round, they're looking like a team to be reckoned with. I mean, they're playing defense up to a T. It's like a masterclass. We're watching a different team unveil right before my eyes. And again, we still have yet to see a timeout from MSS, or MCC, sorry.
McCollum Cowboys, MCC.
McCollum, yeah.
McCollum Cowboys. But yeah, it's one of those scenarios where like they really should have just taken the time out at one of these points to reevaluate their strategy. Even though they did do pretty good on a few rounds right there. Oh wow, and Jung gets one, Jung gets two. They're lining up for the man. Nivy gets one to stop Jung's little parade that's going on right there. But as we see, Fleming is going to be coming through with that KJ ult, completely shutting down the A site. So if they want to do anything on the A site, Fleming is going to be stopping that. And there goes that defender Killjoy. There goes the Raise Molly as well. Oh my goodness, and then Curie takes him out. Schrodinger takes out Nithy. Schrodinger takes out Standboy. And oh, that's just the end of the round right there. Schrodinger not trying to do any friendly fire right now because that would be against tournament rules, but definitely considering it. And that was another beautiful round from the side of SST right there. 10-2 on the half.
That's crazy.
KP, what do you think the McCollum Cowboys need to do right now to turn this game around? Because as we know, Valorant is a game that can be turned at any moment.
Well, FCC, again, it looks like they have a very, I was going to say unorthodox playstyle, but it really looks like they have an aggressive playstyle. I think what they have to do, if they can't really stray away from this playstyle, is either switch up a 3-2 BC or BA, leave one side open, because if they're going to retake with that aggressive energy, might as well be as a team, right?
Yeah, 100%.
It looks like, unfortunately, FCC does need the entire team to cooperate and do anything together, whereas a team like SST, they can survive with just one player on one side, right? And teams differentiate all the time. So I think the best bet for MCC is, honestly, play aggressive on retake. It's their play style.
And here comes SST on that aggression right now. Getting, oh my goodness, Hulk Holden and Grant Oswald taking two out. Hulk Holden taking another out. That's three already from the side of SST. Maybe all MCC needed was to be on defense. I was about to say. Now short throw, Grant Oswald, a flawless round on the first half of this. 10-3 right now. Not something you would expect to see whenever you're losing 10-2, but a beautiful round from the side of MCC right now. And beautiful gameplay right there.
They made me eat my words. They made me eat my words. I said that they're a team that doesn't need just two players to survive. It's the whole team. Or just two players alone, able to get four.
Yeah, two players alone got almost the whole team.
Oh my.
Goodness gracious.
They're going to be up. Credits. We can see this. I keep forgetting the name of the shotgun. The Bucky? Oh my god, I'm so smart. I forget. Look, every time I see the shotgun, I want to name it the Shorty, but that's a smaller version. It's been so long, man. It's been so long.
All right. Every time I see the LMG in this game, I want to call it the Spitfire.
Where's that from?
Apex.
Oh my god.
I'm like the Spitfire. I mean the Odin.
Okay.
Hulk Holden looking for a little extra aggression right here. Hopefully doesn't get too confident here. Sees the smoke and stays back in a good regard. Brand Oswald is looking for her first one. Hulk Holden finally, so Hulk Holden finds 2-3, then Curie trades it back. Standboy looks for another one, but Fleming, Curie, oh my goodness, they're not quite able to hold it down as these MCC Cowboys are all over the place all of a sudden. 10-4 right now.
Grant Oswald able to get the run and shoot even after the patches and after the update where they meant to spread further diverse, right? So able to claim that. I mean, is MCC just a defensive-oriented team?
One more time?
Is MCC just a defense-oriented team?
They could be.
But, I mean, their offensive playstyle says otherwise when they're on attack. But, again, it is attack, right? You do have to push out there, but I don't know.
Well, in a certain regard, it can be easier for certain people's minds to react to a strategy rather than create a strategy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it makes perfect sense. But Oppenheimer is looking for an opening right here, finding a head, but not quite clicking it, not quite getting the shots that he needs to get. But Oppenheimer is looking for something right here. Getting that ult orb, maybe get out, maybe keep pushing. Let's see what they decide to do. But Nivy is going to go ahead and take out Fleming at the very beginning of the round with a nice little wallbang headshot. That's a beautiful way to start the round, but only being left with 15 health is not the most ideal situation for Nithy, especially as a support who needs to be able to pop those abilities. Looks like they might be breaking this wall right here. They also might be waiting for some sort of rotation before they do so. It looks like they're just trying to play slow. They're trying to default. They're trying to find a pick or something before they just clutch in sight. That's something that hasn't really been working out super well for them. So Standboy is looking for something right now, but Jung coming from behind to take him out. Beautiful pick from Jung right there. And SST is using all of their Yuso right now in a beautiful way. Oppenheimer takes out Short Crow. Jung takes out Nithy. Beautiful picks coming out from the side of SST currently. And just as it looks like MCC was going to take a little bit of a ledge over this game, SST is just dominating, just sitting back into their place, sitting back in their chair. But Grant Oswald is showing them why they can't do that. Schrodinger trades out Hulk Holden for it, but you know, Grant Oswald is still looking for another pick, but Schrodinger's going to go ahead and take that one out too. Beautiful round from the side of SST. That's an 11-4 game right now.
Great play by SST, able to bait out that C push and force some of the players from SST to already start rotating over to C, but MCC just had that spidey sense that somebody was going to be lurking over to A, and Nithy able to pick up that entry kill off of SST, but even with a player down, a 4v5, they were still able to outplay them out and get that round. I mean, just insane. I don't know, man. SST just is a force to be reckoned with, and Schrodinger again, 28, going crazy. They need, I think MCC just needs to have more of a clutch factor going on.
This would be a good moment for a timeout as well.
Oh, 100%.
Just break that momentum up.
Where are you?
But if we look over,
Still waiting.
Astra at A, and unfortunately they were not able to get that gamble down. But we do have two players from SEC rotating around to try to get them on the flank. As it's going to be Standboy by himself on T-side, as Oppenheimer's going to go for the plant. Let's see what can happen here. But we do have Sky and Neon on the rotate. Let's see what they can do with the gank. Unfortunately, Flaming is already going to be there and ruins their plan now. Short Crow is going to have to see what he can do. The Neon wall does come out. Let's see. Oh my God!
Wow!
Enemy remaining.
Oh wow! Oppenheimer, Schrodinger just finding cracks and just taking shots. Beautiful little pixels, head peeks. It's just insane right now what they're able to do. Grand Oswald is all alone. And I mean, what do they even do in this scenario? Just plant and hope for the best? Or just hope they don't plant? Or just stay away from the plant? I don't know. Like, I'm being silly right now because there's just nothing to do. It's 11-4 and you have to save right here. Like, that's a horrible scenario.
And,
like,
the best outcome right here is that he stays alive, but the rest of SST was trying to see if they could find him anywhere, as Gecko's trying to lurk through that way. But great on Oswald, able to save the Phantom, but for what?
I don't know. Like, there was no reason to save there, but there was also no... I mean, in the regard of they might not have the money to be able to buy in this last round. We can't see their econ right now. Yeah. So maybe they were trying to save for this... Okay, yeah. Maybe they were just trying to save... yeah, they didn't have money for another gun. Unfortunately. They've used all of their funds, every little penny that they have just to buy the weapons right now. Ooh. So they have to win right here. Otherwise, I mean, obviously the game's over if they don't win anyway.
SST is opening up with that bait push. They're going to be aggressive here. Unlike SST where they are indecisive. SST knows exactly what they want to do. Fleming able to get the spam over the box, takes out Nithy. Enters into the spy. Trigger and Oppenheimer with 2 kills. Beautiful. It's going to be a 4v2. Grand Oswald, he's trying to figure out what he can do. Only has Molly to work with. Ooh, SST already has mid-site lockdown.
Last player standing.
Wow. Can't even peek.
Yup. Holden 21. If there's any time to do anything right now, it's going to be you. There's no point in saving. You're just going to have to go out guns blazing. But it is still possible. I've been in situations like this multiple times. You can't bring this out if you play this right. Let's see what happens here.
They're waiting on that wall.
Jung.
Put that wall up. Let's see what they can do with it. And nothing. Jung closing out the round for SST. 13-4 is the final score. And SST just
monsters.
Being the boss there, they did more. They used their util better. They made more effective use of the space that they were able to create.
Yep.
You know, they used timings better. It was just a situation where SST just played a better game. Now, MCC played a very good game, and you could tell what their strategy was, what they were trying to do. SST just put a stop to it. You can tell they've been practicing, and they've been working on those strats. So
okay, SST looked dominant on that aggressive play, right? On attacker side, they knew exactly what to do. But even though they had a few rounds and they dominated on defender side, SST, when they stuck to a plan, they stuck it all the way through, right? And you were saying, FCC, they looked like a great team. They looked at their fundamentals down. They had a lot going on. But it came down to the point where if they're going to rush a site, they push halfway, and at that point, like we talked about it earlier, they wasted a lot of util, and by the time that they finally had post plant down and on that situation, they couldn't really defend. They had, let's say, a sky flash, but that was about it.
Yeah, 100%. And it's like, it gets that's one of the biggest things between like, and I've talked about this with several people, between like a low rank player and like a high rank player is how when the utility is used and when the utility is saved. And it was probably about 6 rounds in before we really saw MCC starting to save their util to contribute towards a strat on the other side of the map. So it's just one of those scenarios where, like, with a little bit more practice, like fine-tuning those skills a little bit more, like when you should use your util, when you should be pushing, how quickly and how little you should be waiting about those things, that's whenever that team's going to start seeing more wins against teams like SST.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
But for right now, you know, SST is just, they are on that side of the coin right now. And it worked out very well for them. So congratulations, SST, and a beautiful game from y'all.
I mean, up next is going to be Casso for HHHE. But again, on the FCC play, I think they're a team to be reckoned with in the future. There's little things that they got to clear up. But if you looked at some of the gameplay, we had some instances where they played as comfortable as you can be, like when you're with your homies and your friends, you're playing 5v5 customs or whatever like that, and you just know exactly what everyone's going to do. SGC looked like at some points they knew exactly what everybody was thinking without having to comment, right? But sometimes I feel like they get overzealous and they do things reactionary instead of thinking about it, right?
Of course.
So, again, like you said, there's just a few things that they have to switch up. But, again, congratulations to SST as they're going to be moving on. And I'm excited for the next match.
Yeah, Casse versus the Holmes Huskies. This is going to be a super fun match. The Huskies are obviously one of the better teams in the tournaments. If I'm not mistaken, they're either our 3 or our 2 seed right now. They're just a very, very good team. Casse is our number 1 seed.
Yeah.
I don't think they've lost a game yet this tournament series. They are the former almost state champions. They came in second last year at state. They're signed to like tier 3 and tier 4 orgs. Woohoo! Beautiful. They're a really good team, and the Holmes Huskies are right there behind them playing really good. So I'm excited for this next game that we're going to be playing.
I mean, Casse, for as long as I've been casting here at R20, it's been a while. I'm glad to be back. But it always looks like Casse always has that environment, no matter, like, the rosters have changed here and there. But it just looks like Casse just has that environment where they just grow, self-grow skilled players. I feel like if I went to Cass, honestly, I could make it out of silver and make it to, like, Masters in no time. I feel like the environment Casse has is just immaculate, but that's not even to take a shot in the dark at Holmes. Like, I don't know much about these teams, but you're saying that Holmes is the number 3 and sometimes even the number 2 seed team. It looks like Casse and HEG both have that environment to be around, and honestly, I'm excited to see Holmes because I know a lot about Casse and Casse B, but I don't know much about Holmes. But if you're saying and you're putting down that they're really good,
hey, I mean, obviously they didn't go to state or anything like that, but like as far as like the R20 standings, they are one of our top teams, you know. Ooh. And like Holmes Huskies, they competed in the finals last year, along with like the Bobcats, Caste, like stuff like that. Yep. So, I mean, honestly, I'm super excited. I'm super excited to see them.
If I don't see a Sage, I'm gonna cry. I just preferential treatment. I really love Sage. I haven't seen one yet, but
I mean, it's just the unfortunate part about Sage, right? Is like a res isn't as valuable as what most other Sentinels can do with their entire kit.
Yep.
And like her entire kit isn't anything in comparison to her ult or other Sentinels kits. That's
and
just
like her heal, Sky heal, AoE.
Well, and it's like, and now you literally have a controller in the game that can res herself.
Clove?
Yeah. So it's just like, what's the point? You know what I mean? Like, you have an initiator that can be revived. You have a controller that can be revived, and then you have a sentinel that can revive after killing 8 to 9 people. And it's like, how many times is the sentinel really just going off unless you're doing like Grimwalls and stuff?
Yeah, and even at that, Sage Walls, you can basically just spam down. And when you get at the higher elo, whenever you see the Sage Wall, the team just all shoots it down. So at that point, it's useless. You just wasted a util.
Yeah.
The only time you leave a Sage Wall up is if like you're gonna try to go for a sneak and play. Otherwise, just destroy it. But I'm just being biased. I just want to see Mommy Sage there. I love her. Always have. You just vibing there?
Yeah, honestly, they got music blasting in our ears. I can barely hear KP, and I'm sure KP can barely hear me.
It doesn't matter.
I'm vibing, honestly. The music's been going crazy. Like,
Honestly, as returning back to a caster for Valorant, the music has kind of helped me when we were able to hear it during the match because, again, with my ADHD, it kind of just
Yeah, it lets you lock a little more.
exactly. And honestly, it gave me a tempo, so it worked in my favor.
Yeah, like, you know, it's like if I'm talking on beat. I'm like, and the beat goes crazy. Dun, dun. Yeah, like, you know what I mean? I'm just like talking like that.
Hey,
or
but you're
whatever.
not a rapper.
I'm not a rapper.
But you could be.
Who couldn't be?
You know what I named?
What's the name?
Piplup.
I was like, I know the Pokemon's name, but
No,
I don't know
it's Piplup.
that Pokemon's name.
It's Piplup now. Okay.
Okay.
Piplup makes sense in my head because we do have Vaporeon, the water version, and Piplup is a water Pokemon, so that correlates Piplup.
Yeah, Empoleon.
And then if you want Empoleon, or Umbreon is the black version.
The dark version.
Yeah, so you can have Darkrai.
Well, but they changed all the. Didn't they change all the, like, Pokemon types and stuff?
Did they?
Yeah, like Mr. Mime isn't a psychic type anymore.
What is he?
I forgot. They're like a poison type or a normal type in the new game. So apparently,
make-
like, everybody's all mad. I don't know.
So, okay, but is Psychic still in there?
I have no clue.
Oh.
I haven't been playing the game. I just heard complaints from the community.
Oh. But you know what? You never hear complaints? Here at R20, you guys should come down and come visit us. I mean, R20 is always here for you guys. And if you ever want to lock in with your homies, come here. You have access to a computer. R20 Techport, Boeing Center.
Yeah, come on down to the Boeing Center at Techport in San Antonio, Texas. We've got a LAN center that's open from 11 to 11. We've got a food court that's open most days. We've got a open room that's got concerts, boxing matches,
cooking.
movie nights, different things of that nature. We've also got a museum that's open, I'm pretty sure the same hours or pretty close to the same hours, like 11 to 6, 11 to 8, something like that. And basically what I'm trying to say is the Boeing Center has fun for the entire family. Y'all got to get your way down here, whether it's today, whether it's a different day. Whatever y'all can make work, at the end of the day, the Boeing Center is a beautiful place to be at over here at Techport in San Antonio, Texas.
Hey, but you missed the most important part. We have clean restrooms.
Yeah, honestly, like, I don't think I've ever been somewhere and, like, enjoyed so much how much a bathroom smells.
Yep.
Like, every time you walk into the restroom here, it's like citrus, beautiful smells. Like, I love it. I love
And I'm
it.
the type of person that will, like, if I'm out in public, I will wait until I get home.
Yeah, 100%,
I don't like going out in
100%,
public,
same.
but Techport, only exception.
Uh-huh.
Also,
That's the royal throne right there.
we have sushi.
Yeah, we do have sushi. We got sushi, we got tacos, we got pizza, we got chicken.
What else?
We got coffee.
Ooh.
We got
Lock in.
there's a ramen place.
Ooh.
Yeah, right? Honestly, like, if you wanted to go get yourself, like, a chopped cheese, like,
Ooh.
let me get a bacon, egg, and cheese.
Ooh. and for me, because I need it, they have energy drinks or refreshers. Phenomenal. They taste beautiful and it keeps you up.
Why
keeps
did you
ready.
quote refreshers, bro? What's in the refresher?
Energy drink? Energy drink.
They're plant-based. Yeah, there you go.
refreshers. They're great. I've tried all the flavors. Plus, we have Red Bull. Right?
Oh, we do have, there's Red Bull here. Honestly, and here in the LAN Center, we actually have hand warmers for you sweaties.
Oh, yeah. For you sweats out there, we have hand warmers.
We got hand warmers. We got everything. No, like, honestly, I will be so honest, right? I had very little interest toward going to, like, public gaming communities just because, like, I have a computer at my house. Why would I want to go anywhere? So, like, then I came to the Boeing Center, and I'm like, okay, I get it now.
Yeah.
Like, this place is sick. This place is really cool.
And for some people who do have, like, let's just say social anxiety or introverts and have, they don't want to go out. And the rare times that they do come here because they're pressurized by their extroverted friend,
Yeah.
you have a lot of chances to grow out of your shell because you see, for example, people playing Valorant. You see people also playing Valorant, and you're like like-minded individual. And sometimes all it takes is one person to be like, hey, what are you doing? Or, hey, and that's how you make friends. That's how everything starts, right? It's a great environment overall. And me personally, I love being here. And I'm not even just saying that because I'm a caster here. Regardless of here, I do pull up sometimes with one of my friends because we play Rainbow Six Siege. And why? Because the computers don't die. They never crash.
That's honestly a good reason.
Hey, dude. Some might say we have 50, 70s in the pre-builds.
Some might say. Now, in the same regard, if you get made fun of by all your friends for playing like a great game like League of Legends, you could come over here and just play a little bit of League or find other people that play League and stuff like that. Because as we know, League of Legends is worldwide the most popular competitive video game in the world. So,
Is it?
yeah,
I thought it was StarCraft.
not according to last year.
Oh, did it? Did it take over?
Ooh. In the world. Shout out Arcane.
Shout out Linkin Park.
No,
What? Why not?
no.
Heavy as the crowd.
Different lead singer, changed the name of the band or something. How many bands did that work out for? Motley Crue? Nah, it didn't work out for nobody.
Kill Switch Engage.
Sure, I guess that's why everybody still listens to him, right?
I love Kill Switch.
I don't know.
Howard George
I'm just
to
saying,
Distillate.
like the last Linkin Park album was literally a 9 out of 10 on like most scales. Like it was a beautiful album, but like I just feel like they should have a different band name. That's just my opinion though. But I'm not like a hater.
Yeah,
I still listen to it. Like I still think it's a really good album. Like it's one of the greatest albums that came out last year, especially like in the category that it's in. But you know, R.I.P. Chester. That's all I mean.
R.I.P. Chester, yep. The GOAT. I'm breaking the habits. Good song. Actually, one of my favorite songs, and first song I ever listened to by Linkin Park was Bleed It Out.
Really?
Love that song. Now here we go for the 100th time. Every day it says every line, throwing up and something shine, throwing out of my mind. No, filthy mouth.
I like that
no
song by
excuse.
Linkin Park called Brain Stew.
No, wait,
I'm waiting
I
for
had
the
this
joke to
news.
hit. I'm waiting for the joke to hit.
No, I hit.
It's a Green Day song. Yeah. Okay.
It hit.
Cool. Yeah.
Wait, do you like Green Day?
Yeah, I love Green Day. Who doesn't like Green Day? They're a Canadian band who hates America. I pretty much stand on any band.
Wait, too tempted. Ooh.
Well, I'm gonna be heading out for a game. Y'all enjoy the stream without me.
It's
Again, if you ever see a devilishly handsome man in a pink suit,
No. It's
it's me.
crazy how they give you the option. What about me? We're back. I'm KP. To reiterate that, I'm joined here by
Cake. I'm a Sentinel player over at Texas A&M San Antonio for the varsity team, and we're going to be casting some matches today.
Yes, you are. Yes, we are. I'm going to say is I'm really excited for Castaic and Holmes. Tanner, before he had left, has told me that this is going to be a really great match. That's usually our number 1 and our number 2, 3 seed. And I was talking to you right before we actually started casting this that you also agree. You were really excited to see this match.
Yeah, they're two very strong teams. I've gone against Castay and LAN and scrimmages a few times.
Ooh.
Holmes is pretty strong. I saw a few of their matches online and earlier. I saw one over there. So it's going to be a really exciting match. Very high octane, high power, very high caliber teams. Some threats out there on the field.
You know more about the teams than I do. And I guess, in a way to summarize both teams, how would you summarize Cast A and Holmes, playstyle-wise?
Cast A, I would say very aggressive. Obviously, they still got Noodle, right?
Yes.
Yeah, they're very aggressive. Noodle just knows how to kind of fluctuate the playstyle depending on where they're going. Their IGL, I forget his name, but insane person. I remember hearing their comms a while back. He's just very crisp and clear about everything. Very, very outstanding to watch. Holmes, more so, I'd say a little passive. They're very methodical with what they do, but they can hit. Whenever they hit a site, they hit hard. It's very methodical, very well pathed. Whenever they go out and do it.
Yeah. That
hard to
actually sounds
explain
like
other
a
than that.
really great match to watch because we do have teams, even in the VCT, where we do have teams that are very aggressive, and then we have a team that's slow, methodical. And usually, to me, that's one of the best matches to watch because you have the team going in trying to, get those picks, get everything, but then they either get completely destroyed by the team who's slow and methodical, or vice versa. You're trying to tier for a team like Old Sentinels where they played slow and methodical, and you see PRX just run it down, tear them apart, but then a year later, you have the slow methodical team, Sentinels, slam PRX and just shut everything down, right? So anything could happen here. And honestly, from my point of view, as a player who does play slow, I'm kind of putting it towards Holmes, right? That's just me. I do have a little bias here. I don't know much more about the team, so this is unbiased but biased. I'm going to try to go for Holmes, and hopefully they do not disappoint.
Oh yeah, it will for sure be a really nice matchup to see. I'm very excited once it gets started. You think that they did map picks yet?
No.
Gotcha.
I think we will have them up there. If not, we're going to be abruptly thrown in. Who knows? But again, the match against FCC and SST was a great match to see. SST did win pretty convincingly. But even at that, MCC just has a little minor things to work on. And honestly, it felt like a team that they had a lot of communication. And what's the word? I can't think of this word. Oh, okay. We're going to rerun it down. All right, Castay and Holmes, they decided to go for Lotus, and Castay is going to be the ones attacking. Again, we're going to rerun down Lotus, and I talked about this earlier, but it's a three-sided map, one of the very few ones that we have in Valorant. And honestly, I do like three-sided maps comparison to the two-sided just because there's a lot of more opportunity to work with a lot of agents. Some agents are not as versatile on two sides comparison to three. Omen goes all over the map. Again, Viper Wall able to on Lotus can basically lock down two sides or even three depending on where you put that wall. And a lot of the times you have a Viper Wall covering two to kind of play that slow methodical gameplay or to fast rush. But I don't know, what's your take?
So with Lotus, it's very attacker-sided in my opinion, just because you can rotate on the map for free if you get a good enough like fake towards one site, and then you can just divert the pressure towards one, have your Sentinel lurk up, have your smokes lurk up. I would say it's very attacker-sided in that regard. But if you are running double Sentinel on defense, it can become a little bit more defender-sided and a little bit easier on attack, just because you're able to hold more things on attack, like flank. It's just, it's your stomping ground basically. So if you can get a good lurk on Lotus, it's just instantly easy for your team.
And again, I don't think, no, Valor has changed a lot, but it's always been kind of like an intel-heavy game where even if you're not directly on site with the KJ turret, that's all you need to know. Somebody's going to be on the opposite side, you're not, right? There's a lot of abilities that can just cover for your lack of presence on a site. I'd say, again, the Viper Wall is very, very excruciating on attacker side, but at the same time, it's utilized just as much on defender side. Oh, my God. I don't know how many times the Viper Wall has been up and somebody's sitting right behind it. It's been annoying.
Yeah, it's also good just to sit Viper on A, orb, wall, and this molly whenever you hear them come in. It stops so much. Like, I remember I was scrimming with my team. It stopped us like 9 times out of 10. Every time we tried to push A, shut down just by one molly.
And I'd say that this is kind of one of those three-sided matches kind of still somewhat small in the fact that KJ Alt can kind of sometimes cover two sides, not all both, but half and half, right? And it comes to a great area. So KJ Alt is really great on this map, especially on, we already know where they plant right next to tree for the post plant. You put KJ right there. Always, her ult will always go down there. But I think it's come to the point where KJ Alt is a great utility, but you already know where it's going to be planted, so there's already some measures you can take beforehand to try to break it, right? If there's a breach playing it, you can just break it through the wall. I forgot, there was another util. I think, correct me if I'm wrong, I think Tejo is a new agent that can just,
just drop something
exactly
instantly on it, just destroys it. But KJ on Lotus especially, she's just so versatile. Like anywhere you go, you can hold down, like say you're going for a C push, you can hold waterfall completely just by one or two pieces of util and just like jiggling off of it. She's really strong on this map. I've seen a lot of teams use like also Cypher and Deadlock. I believe they can be equally as strong, but it's kind of like iffy, Because that KJ ult is just way too powerful for site retakes or site holds or really just anything.
And the Deadlock Wall does have some viability because you can just basically shut down some choke points, but at the same time, it's not necessarily a shutdown if you can still shoot through it, right? It's still there, right? But it does deter some pushes, but at the end of the day, it could get spammed through and it could get shut down instantly. I think Deadlock's ult is probably the better play here just because there's a lot of walls for it to bounce off of and just get some nasty ults. The thing with Cypher, I mean, we all know Cypher was a god on this map, especially with those trap lineups and everything like that, especially on, I think, is it C? Where you put the Cypher trap on the top, right?
Yeah. You can do like a one-way over C,
Yep.
just spam it with like an Ares or Vandal. It's insane. Plus, like, with Cypher strips, you can just move anywhere on the map. Oh,
You see the map ends.
Lotus starting out. Caste attack. I can't wait to see that.
I
It's going to
know.
be really aggressive attack from Caste.
Give me Haven, please.
I kind of want to see some split action. I want to see what teams have prepared for split.
Honestly, you're right. It's been a while since I've actually seen split play. And again, Lotus, Haven favorites because, again, Haven has always been there. And I feel like it's becoming – Haven and Ascent are those maps where they've been here from the longest time, so everybody's already perfected it.
Oh, yeah.
It's just who can execute better and who doesn't mess up, right? But Pearl, my baby. When it first came out, I loved Pearl. Now, it's there.
Haven will always be a fan favorite. Same with Ascent. But
You know what map I don't like on here? Bind.
Fracture. Bind. You
I've
don't
never
like
liked Bind.
Bind is so good. What?
I do not like Bind. I don't know what it is about Bind, but I just never preferred it.
You're not a Fracture hater?
Nah.
What?
I think Fracture's just there.
Fracture sucks, man.
Well, with that attitude, I'm saying that I'm thinking that you would prefer Bind over Fracture.
Yeah. I would
I
Bind over
prefer Fracture.
You just don't like the TPs?
I honestly, I'm not even tell. I couldn't even put it like in words why I don't like Bind. Something about it just makes me upset.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know why. But Fracture, it's one of those maps where it's like there's so much I can do. But I mean, I guess you could say the same thing about Bind. But as we look at these team comps, I mean, Cypher, we were talking about it earlier, is going to make an appearance. Same thing with the Breaches. That's beautiful for both. Clove, interesting pick, but not interesting.
Double flashes paired with the Raze will be really powerful here, especially with Clove ult.
Oh, yeah.
They can just hit a site. If Clove gets ult, they flash in, they stun in. It's just easy site take.
Oh, yeah, 100%. And again, we do have some pre-placements from Breaches. You know what to do. You know, you have some setups, but again, Clove can just honestly int into a site to get information and just get res. So good on them. It's a 6th live KJ. Ooh.
Basically 6-player.
Yeah. But again, I'm gonna be biased. I'm gonna say Holmes. As we load our way into the game, I mean, pretty standard stuff. Nothing new, man. Maybe having 2 light shields for Noodle and high flex. See what happens.
Usually it's pretty bog standard for teams just to default or show more pressure A on push around on attack here, but maybe they have something else planned for this.
It's looking like, are they gonna do a 3-2 split?
Possibly.
Oh,
I
2-2-1.
thought someone was saving over on Cast side for like offer.
All right, this round's gonna go their way. Oh.
Some setting changes.
All right, we're gonna go this way.
Pushing up B. KJ's just prodding around A. Get up C. Maybe they try to grab Orb and rotate off here and they push.
100%. We do have high plus form for that. Or push up here at the boat. Oh, Astra. Able to walk on that left side. Door switch open. He's not rotating over. If not, just look through that. If you do have some good players rotating over from A,
Dropping smoke.
kind of lurking towards that A side, but
Oh, almost. But they get site entry. It's going to be a little bit difficult of a hold. 2v3 here, or 3v3 here. A little bit rough on their side, losing a little bit of health.
Spike
below half
planted.
HP. Now they're going to play for the post plant. Actually, Waxy is in a great spot here. The flash does come out. Walk up, rock up, the anything nice. The trace does
Last
come out.
player
Oh,
standing.
just a little gap. Noodle able to shut down Rock. It's going to be 2v1. Jedi Goku has a lot to work with. Has a Sheriff. Let's see what he can do. The flash is going to come out. Get the turret. Unfortunately, not the person that he wanted to get.
Oh, if any of them peek here, they're done for with just one body shot. This is entirely winnable for him. He knows one's main. He needs info on the other person. He might show himself backside if he flicks fast enough. Oh, Gustav. That was nice.
Good on Gustav. Playing that patient. You know, usually when people try to go for that tap, they know they're waiting for that setup. So just they just push a little bit, and just like that, 4 kills on the board. Gustavo Noodle, showing them why they are great. Now, as you look over here, we do have a hero play from Noodle. Their hero rifle does come out. Let's see what he can make with this. As Caste is looking towards, actually, there's nothing yet. 10 seconds still left. Oh, pause.
Oh, if Noodle's able to get at least a few here, even just one, he'll make his money back. That bonus round cash is insane.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
I feel like defense is probably going to push something together here. Just, you know, 3 classics is stronger than 1 against a Vandal. Definitely winnable for them. Doom scrolling in timeout's crazy, man.
Is that phone new?
Huh?
Is the phone new?
Yeah, it was just added.
Oh, okay. I've been seeing so many clips on TikTok about it. It's been insane. But as we rotate through this, Caste won that in an overwhelmingly fashion. I mean, Holmes Huskies, they played that to the best team, but Caste just dismantled their push. Now, the pause is going to go out. Let's see what happens here for Caste. Nope.
It's a 2-2-1 split on defense side. Still don't know what offense is going to be doing here.
I know. I mean, again, did we see a Cypher one way earlier or no? I don't think we did.
I think he put it up. I didn't see the minimap.
Okay, perfect. Now, again, we do have the 2-2-1 split. Race is going to be holding tree by herself. I mean, there's a lot she can do there. She can play aggressive if she wants to open that door, but KJ and Breach are going to be holding that site. Now, I think the best play they could do here is probably a Breach setup for that A push. You know, they're going to have to default over to the B, which makes sense, but... Ooh, I see that. I see it.
Is he going to spam long with areas? That would be insane.
He has to. No. I did like that that Astra smoke on the C orange. And they can immediately follow that up with the Cypher trap because they can go for the one-way on top. But again, everything played out in Daxi Wax's favor as the bind. Oh, wait. Oh. 2 Guardians, I just realized they switched off to the Vandal, split their equal on.
Seeing what they want to buy.
Yeah. Again, I don't know, something about this map, I'm just tired of, but I like it at the same time.
It's fun. It looks amazing too.
Oh yeah, 100%. And I think the fact that you can just, like you were talking about earlier, you can just bait and switch aside. You make a lot of noise C and then just cut off silence and already inside A.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's a lot of mind games on this map. On a lot of the maps too.
Oh yeah, it's been a while since I've seen Brimstone on this map because I've seen so many lineups. So many people have just, I don't even want to talk about it.
Suffering from too many Brimstone lineups trying to diffuse.
Yeah, it's actually insane. I remember the lineup for B and the lineup for A. Post plant, B, post plant. I think it was a specific area you had to plant on B. It's like right at the corner of that circle that's touching the letter B.
Oh yeah, I know that one. That one's insanely hard to deal with. But
yeah,
you can like jump into the molly and redirect it. It's always so fun to do.
Yeah, same thing with Chamber on the C, you know, where he puts his teleport right there. Yep, I missed that peek. It was great. Honestly, it was a great contender to the Jet Dash.
Or even just like throw him on an op, get one done.
100%. I mean, what I never understood is when I saw a Chamber with an op, even though he had his ult up, double the damage, I guess.
Oh yeah.
Stinger? My goat. Okay, I have a question to ask you, because you do play this game competitively. Stinger, crouch shoot or no crouch shoot?
No crouch shoot.
No crouch shoot?
The bullet spread, even when you counter strafe, you still have like a whole lot of reset time. It's very easy. I usually like never crouch spray with any weapons, but sometimes.
For me, I've always just instinctively crouched with the Stinger specifically. Any other weapon, whatever. Like, I hardly ever crouch, but the Stinger, anytime it's in my hand, I just start crouching. I don't know why, it just makes sense.
I also like barely use Stinger. I buy Deagle.
Oh.
More style.
Ooh. Man, I used to be a fan of the Bulldog, but
Oh yeah.
I don't know, Stinger just took my heart. And the Shorty before nerf.
Oh my lord.
Oh, I love Shorty.
Shorty is way too broken.
Oh god. I wonder what's happening.
I could try farming ult orbs for Gustav. That'd be good.
True.
Get an early ult out, grab C, grab A, get plant, get a kill.
Okay, it's been a while since I've been out of the game. Did KJ's ult get more orbs needed now?
No, they haven't changed it for a while.
Okay.
It's been the same amount of orbs for, I want to say since version 6.
Have they increased any of the orbs for anyone? Or
chamber.
decreased chamber? Did you
Not-
get more
not
or
recently.
less?
More.
More, okay.
If I remember correctly. It's been a while.
Oh my god, I just realized how many kills and orbs Breach needs.
Oh, round
Jeez.
starting here. Looks like they're gonna go for a full 8 stack. No lurking, not risking any losing any rifles here. They're already coming out. Spam coming in for long. Oh, look at C Long though. 2 are working up very, very slowly. Same with Phoenix. KJ's gonna get caught out here if she's not careful. Hopefully peeks that little cubby on B. Here's the jump up by Phoenix. They're already up A though. Oh, loses the Ares. That's rough. Now they have 3 on flank. They're gonna go for a pinch here most likely if they can't get up. Either that or they can run through B and risk it all. Oh, they're rotating back. No
Okay.
pinch.
Ooh, nice shot from Noodle. Castay immediately makes that even to a 4v4. We do have Holmes trying to go for this retake as the bomb is about to go down. I do like this position for the Breach. Able to get one. Noodle gets the. Whoa, wait. Oh, unfortunately, Rocket able to take out Noodle. It's going to be a 3v3 now. Lots of work with. Unfortunately, gets cussed and drops that Ares over to the Guardian.
One
That Ares
enemy
is powerful
remaining.
that round. Oh, they get one more. Can T live this? Can T clutch this?
Last player.
Oh, wait, possibly. Just needs to get rid of Bongle first, and then he can go for the site. Team screaming at Bongle, play back, play back.
You know he's gonna, the flash does come out, and as well, Clove able to put that smoke in a really great spot. Let's see if Bongo can try to get the spray through, as T only has 35 HP to work with. Goes for the tap.
He doesn't
No,
expect
he does not
the
read
wrap
it.
around the backside. That was well played by Bongle.
Oh yeah,
Good.
100%.
Good take back. That was an insanely great eco by Holmes there. They were able to get a lot of people down. They're going to be in a little bit of an economic boost here. Able to buy some Vandals. I see 2 judges. I hope that's right. I hope they didn't miss by there. Oh, just one.
But as we look over to this, we do have the Sheriff for Noodle. I feel like Noodle's is our just rip is really great with his accuracy. It looks like he already knows where to center and everything. So I think the Sheriff is going to work in his favor. And as we look over towards Holmes, like you said, double judge is going to be a force to be reckoned with. And
Back to single judge. He won
Nope.
the classic this round.
oh, they debated us.
Not really prodding as much towards C. Cypher has a cam to C in the long. Double strips, already getting up A long, making a little presence. Baiting one to already rotate off B here. KJ, Sky still holding C long. KJ going with his team.
And it was great for that Sky Flash to come out. Let them exactly know that there's going to be people scaling up A-Long, but it might be a fake as we already have Sky and KJ looking for the C lurk. Now the rest of the team for Castay is going to start rotating together, but Bongo, or not Bongo, Noodle slowly backing away to try to see if he can catch any strays who might just try to feel overzealous and peek over that. But
Cypher popped his cam, seeing 3 people up long, already calling for rotates. Phoenix baiting the rotate towards C-Link. They're already coming forward.
the double bait?
Oh, they're baiting back. They're going back. Hey, this is what I'm talking about on this map, man. It's all mind games.
But Drilla is just staying there. They feel like they sent something out, and it's going to be too late for Holmes as Breach is going to try to come in over this beach, but he feels like somebody's going to be rotating over towards A. Does see Cross? No, he doesn't even catch it.
They open door. They're announcing their presence on A, entering in with Noodle and the dog. Hopefully Noodle can get this judge player. They spot out the judge player. Woo! Noodle taken down by the judge. Can you get one more? Can you get one more? Nading off their own teammate in main. Actually getting Jedi here. They have to get the plant down.
Oh my god,
he can't! He gets 3, Adrilla.
Spike down
8
A.
seconds left. They're going to planet's going to have to go down. It's going to be a 2v2 stop.
Wait, he planted in front of him!
Anhitter able to take him down. It's going to be Anhitter and T. There's still a lot to work with, and unfortunately, not able to get that plant down. It's going to be
No time. Chamber. Oh. Able to get Cypher with the classic. That's going to hit their eco just a little bit. But that was insane work with the judge. Never a doubt in my mind when they had double judge. Never a doubt.
great play for Casteg. Able to go swing it all the way towards the very end. And Holmes able to get a little bit of credit, so let's get it for that Vandal. But if we look over towards Castay's way, we have Guardian, Vandals, Sting, not Stinger, Spectre.
Spectre, yeah.
Oh my god, I forget all the time.
Pretty varying levels of economy here for Cast, although making their presence known on long. What are we rotating off to C? Looks like it's going to be a long commit here. They broke the trip. Noodle comes flying in. Not the classic kill this time. Gets flashback sight. They know that they are aware of Phoenix. Can he get away in time? Oh, that was too close.
Just like that, Castay takes over Seaside as the bomb's going to go down. Holmes has to respect that push, and they're going to have to regroup for this. Adrilla Had a lot of success with the judge in the first round. Is going to try to carry it over to this. I need her with a 2.
No! He can get a 2K here.
Oh my God.
Oh no, they know the last 2 are back on Hall. Very lit, but this is still very winnable. Can Jedi Goku pull out another miracle 3K with that judge, that graceful judge? Not really able to pop out of the smoke and get anyone close.
That's not ready.
Has left immediately.
Ludo's going to play a little bit aggressive as the concussion does come out. It's going to be SWAT Noodle. Oh my God. No! Okay, tell me why I wanted that judge to get. Tell me why.
It's the judge prophecy, man. He's going to be running that.
God. Maybe I need to stop being biased because the judge is making me points the time away. But I'd really, again, open it with the judge for 3 rounds in a row. Really finding success with that. Let's see what they can do over it this round number 5. Now the Cypher trap is going to be towards B, which I do like. It's one of those default ones. But is he going to put the trap on top of C? Let's see.
Always interesting to see all the setups people do on this map as a personal Senti player myself. It's always interesting. Very creative.
100%.
I like that cam. Everyone going towards A though.
Oh my God.
Noodle gets chowed. Who
Nice.
do you think you're
One
peeking,
tap.
man? Getting taken out by the Astra is insane work. This early in the round is definitely going to stun their eco a little bit.
Oh yeah, 100%. As Casse is slowly trying to figure out what to do here as that smoke able to get them down. That early pick does turn them away from that A pick, but they're still holding there. They wanted to see what they can work with as we just have Sky lurking towards that B, just trying to see if anybody's going to rotate on the flank as it already happened prior. Let's see what they can do here as Casse is trying to see what they manage.
Kicking off main, opening break wall to get a little noise distraction. They're still on C, not seeing much of anything. Looks like they're going to start going through B, but they're already predicting them. Breach and Phoenix already posted up in heaven, prepared to play off each other in case things get bad. They have to make a play soon. 46 seconds left in this round. Holmes can probably get another really good advantage state here if they keep getting this one. But oh
I've got your
no,
trail.
Phoenix couldn't pick it up from Breach.
You cannot lose that. You have to watch that. You guys knew exactly they were going to rotate, and unfortunately,
Spike
one does
planted.
fall as the Phoenix ult is going to come out to see if he can get any information.
Hold
Does
on,
not.
That's a clear corner. Astra being able to back up. But do they notice? They notice Hypluck walking out. They see him through the smoke. Hypluck able to get one while running out into the mall. Astra getting
One enemy
getting
remaining.
picked off. Now it's just Daxy Waxy. He needs to win this up for his team. Dumping all of his util available.
Satchel out.
Trying to stall them. One has to stick and one has to hold. Very
Satchel out.
challenging here.
Ooh, nice return for the
Get
Sakura.
an angle. Oh, Ardilla able to secure it. Insane work. Insane work.
Nice
Another
play
round
from
for
Holmes. Able to just put everything down, single their kills out, and retake that side. I mean, Casse had a really great hold on that B push, but unfortunately not able to connect any of their shots, and Holmes just swings that with confidence and with heat. Able to open up that side and just take. Oh my God, beautifully done by Holmes.
Oh yeah. Very cool chows we're seeing already. That A peak by Astra, it was a little bit risky. I was nervous to see it on the mini map, but it worked out in the end. Was able to get them the round, able to stuff their momentum, stuff their flow. Looks like it's going to be a little bit of a CB hit. Sky working up. Might get tapped by Breach if she's not too careful. Smoke off to delay. Sky got the info she needed, running back. They're already pushing up to A. They might go for a fast flank. Pinch them from B and A, but Orbate! He runs out with a judge!
Let's
Not
see if
this
they can
round, not
predict.
this round.
Let's see if Casse tries to double hit C, or they're going to rotate over to that B. And it's looking more like that B as Noodle able to get one. It's going to open up B side, but no, they're going to regroup for that C push. Cypher's going to be the only one there. But it's just like they're baiting B.
They baited B door like 3 times this round. Breach working up. Maybe he can get a peek
Go for the A.
on this Astra if he gets a good timing.
100%. As Holmes has, they're down 2 players. It's going to be a 3v5. Let's see what Casse can cook here as they're going to rotate. Now they're retaking B for the 5th time. They're going to re-hit it. Let's see what happens here as the entry on.
But it doesn't hit anyone but themselves. They get sucked in. Cypher could probably go for a spam off B-Link here, but if they push now, Holmes is at a very bad disadvantage. 5v3 is never pretty on paper. But they're going to rotate through C. Do they hear the
30
door?
seconds
Do they
left.
trust this bait this time? They're going to get bombed down for a very good movement. But
Useless
Noodle trying to
individual.
lurk. Oh no.
Nice shot from Einator. Able to kind of even out the match. It's going to be a
Holmes might
4v3.
even this up.
he is
Spike
kind of in
planted.
a rough spot. Let's see if he can take anybody down. Hyplex able to take our Drilla, so it's going to make it a 4v2 now. There's a lot to work with. As in the Ina here takes out Hyplex. There's a lot to work with. T does have, is that his cage? He does have the cage to work with and a trap. Let's see if anything can happen here as
Well, very winnable. They peek together.
Whoa.
It's a 2v2 situation now. This is entirely winnable. Breach sends a stun out.
One enemy
Nobody.
remaining.
Breach gets down. Do they know Last is backside?
Oh
and
my
they clutch it
God.
up. Astra with the 4K. Insane. Insane work. Never asked why the clip ends on a 4K. That was nice.
never asked.
Insane reactions
But
from Astra.
great retake from Holmes. Cast 8 kind of played those mind games, putting Holmes all over them. They were cooking everything, but unfortunately, Holmes, even through everything, able to take that side, and oh my God, beneficial for them. And I think, honestly, this is what I was talking about earlier. Holmes is one of those teams that plays slow, methodical, and can retake sites. This is exactly what I was talking about. Now, what I am scared about is that Cat State might just start playing aggressively and not even give them a chance to fight back. Their only reasoning that Huskies was able to bring that back is because they gave them a lot of time to regroup as a team.
It's like a full B hit from Castay. They said enough messing around, enough baiting. We're going to come at you head on. We're going to see if you're ready. Breach, speed, solo hold. He spots them out. He's 3.
You should run.
Gets sent out. Everyone's stunned and attack the Killjoy sends out the ult. Might get broken by the Breach. 2 down from Castay from 1 utility from Jedi Goku. They're going to go for another bait. They can't do this. Their entire momentum is messed up here.
Unfortunately, oh, okay. I was gonna say, the flash does come out from Phoenix. The spot 1. And here's the left one jump over. He knows there's more than one player here. He's gonna have to talk to the rest of the team to push up. And Axie Waxie, Eco Challenge that, able to take out Raka. So it's gonna be a 3v4. Now let's see, the rest of the team is rotating over Holmes. There's gonna be one looking B, and that's gonna be Breach. Hyplex is gonna go for the plant. So it's gonna be up to Cassie how they're gonna play this post plant. As T's already in a remarkable spot to see if he can get anything done.
Jedi Goku is going to bust through the door here, seeing if he can get a 1 or 2 while this team entries from back fall. 4v3 is never pretty on paper, like I said. And ult comes out. He's going to peek through the door and get 1. Can he get 1? Noodle takes out Jedi Goku while full stun. But they're stuck in Nade. Can he do this? Nade comes out. Ults are coming out. A whole bunch of util. And he cooks just up for his team again. Another Vader state. Hyplex gets taken down. It's just 2 more. Both have low health, no armor. Singles out.
Oh!
Couldn't. This round is taken. That was a nice comeback from Castay there. They were at a very bad disadvantage state, able to get their footwork back.
100%
nice.
valiant effort for Holmes, but again, Castay played that splendid, and again, it's just going back and forth. You weren't lying. This is a match to see for the decade. But Noodle 1 off away from getting that ultimate again. It's going to be pivotal if he wants to enter extremely well on that A side. Now, I have seen a lot of raised rockets into B, just for a majority of the time playing, but if anything, they find more success on A because there's usually just a few lurkers on A side. So let's see what can happen here.
Very interesting to see. They're going to try the same thing they did last round, except go towards A. A lot of util if they try to farm Noodle's ult here. See if they can get 1 or 2 on site. Very good to see. They're blocked off by the Astra smoke again.
As Castay is slowly pushing up towards A, that Astra smoke able to deter them a little bit, but they're regrouping to get that heal off, and they're going to see what if they can push together. But Cypher is still at C. He's betting that they might re-rotate back over here, but Bongo is waiting for this play. They're all trying to get this timing down. They probably might push out a minute. Let's see what happens.
Cutting noise, seeing if they can get an entry on anything. Counting down the seconds on the clock, seeing who rotates off, seeing what positions they can get. There it is. Hold up. They hear the dog coming out. Smoke's coming out. Stun's coming out. Noodle entering on backside. If he shoots him into heaven, he can get 1. Will he notice the 1 in heaven? Probably jump up. Tree is not clear. Tries to clear it, but damages Jaxie Waxy a lot.
It was all part of the plan.
Jedi Goku's holding it, and he is able to readjust and get the kill. 4v5. Ooh, very nice work here. Oh.
1 enemy remaining.
Noodle entering, getting the 2. Can he get 1 more for his team? Or an Astra clutch out 1v4.
Her is by himself. He has a lot to work with. He still has the shield work. He took the Vandal trade off from that. But the Astra wall does cut him. I don't think they know exactly. He had the Y, but he got 1. Oh, that timing.
3K from Noodle there. That was a very, very nice round by
I saw the vision. I saw
yeah.
the vision.
Oh, yeah. If he was able to spray all 3 of them there, just doom, doom, doom.
Yep, 100%. Now, Castay is looking up right now. They win those 2 rounds in a very convincing fashion. And again, valiant effort for I-Nader. 14-6 right now is just putting them back right now. But as we look over to both ecos, well, it's full buy, full everything. Besides T, unfortunate. Does not have enough for the shield, but let's see what he can work with.
Holmes Huskies definitely forcing out here. Breaking the bank with 20K spent. Caste going a little light, but they have enough for next round. Same thing, pressuring 3 towards A. Can't really block anything off with just 1 on A site and 1 sitting in Cubby.
If we look over to
KJ working
Pit,
with B.
yeah, we see one in Pit and KJ looking up towards B as they're going to be contesting with the breach. Let's see if those 4 players rotating over to C can try to do anything here as the Astra. Wait. Did B hit all along?
Oh, he gets sprayed through the smoke. He has no tracers. Check his PC.
Oh
What is he aiming at? Looks like we're going to go back to C. The B-bait was successful. They were able to get 1. He's going to jump back site. Phoenix gets taken out. Will his team be able to avenge him? Full flash. Smoke. He gets 2. Can he get 3?
Down.
Jedi Goku coming
One
into the
enemy
clutch.
remaining.
And if we look on the mini-map, Anihir's going to be going for a long rotate as Adilla able to get close off. Now Daxi Mark is going to have to rotate back to Pit. It's going to be behind the wall. He's going to try to spam. Force from deter from looking away. And just like that, Anihir able to go for the flank. Beautiful.
Astra taking the long road home, clutching up the round for his team. That was insane work to see. The bait, Cypher losing sight.
Oh, yeah.
I for sure thought they would have lost that. T is very crucial. Cypher is so crucial to be on T there.
100%. And again, T is 1 kill away from getting his ult beneficial because, as we know, Cache sometimes play slow, sometimes play fast. So with that Cypher, they can try to see where they're going to be working towards. Now, Bongo, again, 2 away from the ult. Same thing with Daxi Wavi. There's a lot to work here with. If we get that Sky ult early and that breach ult, there's a lot that we can do with it. If we use that breach ult inside C, basically lock down the entire site. We can just win with it.
Yeah, this one's going to be a fight on A. Noodle able to get 1, getting traded immediately afterwards by Astra. 4v4 round. Maybe they try to push this, get 1 more and rotate off or push. It's going to be weird. They're going to hold off. Smoked off. KJ's going to be working back around C. Cam is not in long, so she has full reign of that.
100%. Cache again. They're doing that thing where they just play around and cut sound. They're trying to make anything from home, make their mental just shatter as they don't know where they're going to be hitting. But we look over towards B. We're just playing a little bit aggressive, trying to see if anybody's going to rotate over B. But KJ's holding that stealer just in case somebody wants to flank through there. But they're going to rotate again over back to C.
It's another bait. For this map in particular, you never want to trust where they go first unless you know for sure. If ults start coming out, it could still be a bait over towards C or B. You just never know on this map. It's all mind games. Grouping up on C long. Cypher is none the wiser for this. Clove getting up B. It could be another B hit too. Maybe Clove tries to chow the breach as he peeks out. Trying to inch away every single
30 seconds
corner,
left.
Cutting the pie here. He swings into that breach.
I've got your
Devastating. The open door, bolting into B. We're not going to get hit by the crypto. Raze going to breakable. They're all flooding out on site. They have no foothold here. If they re-entry right now, they are destroyed. They are toast. Trying to peek, trying to get any advantage whatsoever. Raze,
Oh my God!
They don't turn. They don't turn. They don't turn for the Raze, and it's just Daxi Waxy last alive in another 1v3 scenario. Double peek. Jedi Goku coming in for the save, swooping in.
Oh my God, Ardrilla with that Eco Chow and towards B. I mean, I expected Ardrilla to drop. The Molly was there. They expected it, everything, but he just Eco Chow down and able to get 3 off. That opens up the way for Holmes. And it really looks like Holmes is just relying on one player each time to just open up for them. It's like
they're able to get kills to just resecure the
exactly.
round. It's insane. Like Ardilla just getting 3 from the KJ Molly. It was like it did nothing to him.
Yep. And like again, every single player for Holmes has had one round that they just opened it up for the rest of the team, and they're just able to find success. And just because of that, now time out calls out.
Timing out, trying to break momentum, trying to see what they can do here. Cast A might try to call something a little different here. Maybe instead of faking aggro, they might just commit to something first time.
Exactly.
Holmes Huskies finding their footing. They're able to get round after round. It's been very back and forth, like you said. Very excited to see what happens round 11, though. Definitely something needs to change up if they want to get this offense or defense.
Yeah, 100%, and it's a great. We see some pings on both C and A for Cast A, but this is a great timeout for them because Daxi Waxy does have his ult to work with, and I think, like you just said, they might just commit all out to one side, and that all is going to be beneficial for that. But as we look over towards home side, they both have Phoenix ult and they have Cypher ult. So even if they try to go for that fast retake, if T is able to get 1 and he uses that Cypher ult, it's going to benefit him as well. But Phoenix has popped that ult to try to deter Cast A from pushing in. So we'll see what happens.
What they could possibly do here is group up towards C, get Noodle's ult, hit Daxi Waxy and Noodle, sight with ult, or just try to play a little slower here. Grabbing orbs, grabbing time, grabbing info, seeing what they can do. It's going to be a little bit of a light buy here. I see 1 Guardian, 1 Spectre, and 3 Deagles. Other side with Holmes Huskies at full AK. Is it just going to be a slow work here? Not really poking the hive that much. 2 going up main though, they're very aware. Thought one was going to get picked out there, but they're backing up very slowly. Bomb just left alone on A with no util. Someone can sneak up A and grab it. Raze jump peeking, playing very cautious and precarious. They know Cypher's backside again. If he doesn't play this right, he can get pushed out by the 3 on him. Pushing up through B, making sure no one's in main.
There's a lot happening for Cass.
They're getting pinched.
Try to force everything out as the ult does come off for Raka. Try to get any information. Does spot a few players, but not enough to let know where Holmes where they're going to be at. So let's see what can happen here as the rest of the team is going to be scaling up towards B. Now we do have the 2-2 split still on CNA, and it's going to be to Raka by himself defending B. Let's see how long it'll take.
Is a smart play here. They know nothing's on A long or C long. Gets slipped off the head and they explode out, getting a little bit of damage, but getting spammed through the smoke by Gustav. That's why Phantom's better for spraying there. Getting plant down, seeing what they can do. Plant down, man down, stand down. Not a lot of hope here for Holmes Esports 4v5. Especially with this buy, it's just so difficult.
And again, Gustav with 1 kill can able to get the KJ ult. Same thing with Drilla if he does pop one and able to get the KJ or oh my god.
Pops out. Gustav getting 3 with the high-low. They know where last is. They're just gonna push to get the eco buy. Wait! Jedi Goku clutches one more time for his team. He's been in these scenarios for so long. Gets stunned. Oh, he missed that. He couldn't have the tap. They know where he is. They're fully aware. If he got that kill in 180, he knew he was on heaven. Excellent work by Cast A. Well done. Well done to pull out the round.
Before the switch.
Great eco round. Now they have a little bit of cash to spend before the half ends.
Again, we also have to keep in mind, Caste was actually down on eco. They were running with Sheriffs and Holmes had the advantage. But Caste, through miracles and just effort, able to bring it back. And now they're going to be the ones up. Full buy, full everything. They have full shields, full everything. Oh my god. I see the Bulldog coming out for Raka. And I hear to think, Raka is shot. He might be 4-11, but his shot is on point. So even with the Bulldog in his hands, it is deadly.
Looks like a fast A from Cast A. They're fighting Chowling Longs, trying to get any info they can. Flashes coming out.
Oh my god.
They fall back off the Razel. Can he get one? He gets Bongle, the Straggler, catching him by his Achilles heel with that rocket. Raze peeking around B long, seeing where they can go. They might try to re-clear A if they have the chance. They have 3 ults here. They could breach ult or they could Raze ult through this. Just stand their ground, find their powerhouse, find their footing.
Cast
spotted on long.
They're shell shocked. They try to answer for that A. They mitigate with a Raze ult, and now they know that they try to go for C. They know T is going to be holding it down. They're kind of at loose ends. They don't know what to be doing.
He finds the angle. He jumps up. Can he go back? He knows he's Rebel. He gets 1. He gets 2. Insane work by Noodle, able to get this round back for them. One's going to be flanking. Hopefully they're aware of this. Noodle already getting presence in spawn. He's going to find Phoenix. If Phoenix isn't too aware, if he's knife out running, he's not going to expect it. Phoenix jiggling. Noodle knows he's there. He wide swings, gets him. Ooh. Not expecting the backup from T.
1 enemy remaining.
Oh my god.
Noodle. Can he get the ace? Can he get a clear flip? Jedi Goku ulting for sight.
Nice.
1. Jedi Goku can actually come back from this. It's last round. He can play like this. Hyplex taking the ace. Fake friend.
Fake friend indeed, but Caste able to break nothing from something or something from nothing, which is insane because it really looked like Caste didn't know what to do. They were shell shocked from that Raze ult in the opening, and they know exactly that T holds down C to a T. But somehow they just find Holmes flagging and just like that open it up towards A.
Oh yeah. Now halves are switch. Even round 6-6. It's still a new game. Fresh game 0-0. Wondering who can get the advantage on this defense round. We have yet to see Caste on defense on this map. I have yet to see it as well. I don't remember the last time I played the squad defense on Lotus. Very exciting. I see a Frenzy. I'm very, very curious where that will be. He might try to like run out, run and gun.
I love Frenzy.
For his team.
I love Frenzy.
It's so fun.
Oh, I do like this play off of Caste.
Oh, 3 on B main. They're able to push through. Hyplex getting 2. They're going to pinch Cypher. They see Bomb. They know that they don't have bomb control. They know Cypher's close. They're just going to have to push through this. Cypher maybe able to get 1.
No way.
He's getting damage. He's sneaking through the smoke. Taking out High flex.
Drilla and Raka.
One
and it's
enemy
2v3.
remaining.
The Comanche Factor on Drilla, able to get one with that frenzy. Unfortunately, it's going to be one. No!
Oh.
It unfortunately does fall with that frenzy. I really wanted that to work.
B push was really smart there, pushing them off A so they couldn't get up, and then attacking them when they're in spawn up close like that. That's putting in work with some classics.
Yeah, and just like that, it's going to be, what is it?
7-6.
7-6.
Oh no, it's
5-5?
6-4. No, 6.
I'm just
6-5.
as lost as you.
Yeah.
It's hard to read that.
It's cut off from round 1 through 3. Yeah, but they're all grouped up B here, getting a cam, seeing if anyone's peeking early. They don't want to get attacked by 3 people again, but they know that no one's challenging A, no one challenging up to C. They have to commit to B here. If they can't really do a rotate, or else they get pinched from one side. But they're rotating towards B. Maybe that was just a fake to break util. Rotating towards C. It's only 2 people on site, trying to find their footing. They might rotate this back if they want to try and get a better advantage. Everyone's already rotated on site. Hyplex fighting the head of 1. Can he get 2?
Oh my god!
Gustav peeking out for his teammate, coming in clutch 2v4.
One enemy remaining.
Very well worked by Hyplex. 3K. Hate to see it. No 4K for them again.
What is happening? Like, what is happening? Every time I think Holmes has the advantage, Cassie just comes and runs it down. Same thing, vice versa. Every time I type, oh, my brain is hurting.
They're not afraid to chow Holmes, not whatsoever.
But same thing with Holmes. Holmes is not afraid of cat. Like,
That's what makes the match exciting.
I know. I gotta stop saying, oh, Cassie's gonna win this round or be ahead. It doesn't matter.
It could literally be anyone.
Yeah, it comes down to the last person. As we open up this, it's going to be Cassie for... they're just running around right now, but it's going to be a 2-3 split over for Holmes as they're going to be favoring that pit. Try to see if they can grab that orb and try to push them back. Now, you get some good tension towards A. Noodle.
2 getting the timing up long. If he keeps this, he's done for. He has to get back up by his team. Jedi Goku able to get 1. Can he single out the breach? Stuck in breakable. Sky, KJ, they're all rotating towards A. They have an opening here. They can just run C. Castay is so aware of this. They're running back. They're so aware that they're rotating.
And is the plan is going to go down for Ardrilla. They know exactly what's going to happen here. I'm so
Ardilla alone
scared.
on site, but he has a perfect post point angle. They don't really need to get their footing anywhere. They just need to stay in Dune and win.
I see the gun that I want to see in his hands, and Ardrilla with the judge. Let's see if he can make my dreams come true. As Castek trying to see what they can work with, as Skies can open the B door.
But he doesn't see the person in the corner because he's full blind. He got full blind by his own breach. He wasn't able to see him on the walkout. You always clear that corner.
Yes,
Getting some picks on flank. Ardilla with the judge kill. That's all that matters this round. Oh! Gustav can clutch this up. No. Spectre isn't that powerful to clutch it up against Vandals. Shame to see, but Ardilla with the judge kill. That's what we needed.
That's all I wanted.
Ardilla,
and unfortunately,
the people's champ.
he drops the judge for the Vandal. In my book, no way. I want to see that judge back in Ardrilla. Able to get 3 kills on the opening round with the judge.
Very nice to see. Always love seeing the judge.
Now, Noodle, 3 away from that Raze ult once again, but we do have Hyplex with the ult and Ardrilla with the ult again. It could go anybody's way. But if we think about this logistically, Hyplex can just counter Ardrilla's ult, come back up, right?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
No peeking.
How much of a challenge. All going towards C. 3 over on A. They're making their aggression towards A. They don't see anybody, but it's loud on C, so they're going to start to rotate. 2 pushing up A long, making sure it's not a fake. It doesn't look like a fake here.
Fire in
Okay. Or else they get pinched. Okay, able to get 1. Hyplex going down, but Resi back sight. He needs to get a kill here, but Ardilla not letting him escape, saying, no, 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 you can't go back. Ardilla getting spammed through smoke. It's going to be a 4v3 situation here. It's always been a 4v3 situation with these teams.
I know.
It's so exciting to see. Anyone can win this. Getting mollied and stunned. Able to escape. Definitely getting pushed back in Waterfall. They don't have any foothold here for Casnay. They can't do this.
As the flash opens up, they're going to get through the players. So they're going to have to respect this as Cassie is going to be holding back to the corner.
Oh!
Tia, but again, Noodle's
One enemy
from now, I need her Mongo.
Oh,
Waxy Waxy
no.
gets up to him and unfortunately does fall.
Great work to see, especially from Holmes. That was a very nice post plant by them. They were able to bait out utility, bait out players to rotate. Very, very well done.
I don't even know if we're on match point yet or not.
We shouldn't be. It's going to be a light buy for Casté, though. Light buy on match point is never, never a good thing. Astra going in. Does she forget to buy armor? $20 she forgets to buy armor.
Do it for the Vine. Do it for that Vine. I need her again. No armor. It might be a plan to get credits.
She doesn't need the armor. Astra forgot to buy armor here. 100 HP. That's 3 shots for the Vandal.
They don't need it.
Deagle's pairing up here. 2 going down B, trying to make their aggression. They might go for a fast flank here. Very, very possible.
And then they does come out, does clear Rumble as they're working their way towards Street. Trying to spam that. Nobody's going to be behind there. Cass does have to respect this heavy push as they're going to rotate back into heaven.
Most likely a fast re-hit here by Cass. They have the Deagles, they have the util to do it. They didn't waste any util trying to find out info. They just knew where they were coming from straight away. Trying to get a little more space. He peeks drop. Spots 2. Raze is going to come up. Maybe get put down by the 2. 4, 5 in heaven. Definitely retake this if they're powerful enough and they just put together. 3 from under. Bongle able to get 1. Bongle able to get 2. Getting sought out from hell. Stunning out. Seeing 1, but they don't catch the 2 from hell. They can clutch this up. Raka has to be the team's last hope here.
Oh my god,
Bongle's so lit, but Raka full HP. This looks impossible for him. Flashes out, gets full line. Oh, Raka able to get it. Thank goodness. That was super, super close. Way too close for Holmes Esports there. That was very well played by them. They were able to get a fast retake on the site, almost able to get it, but just too short on one thing.
That was a very stressful round for both teams. Castay looking like they're going to be able to retake with just no buy, just all sheriffs, but Holmes able to clutch that out. So now it's going to be up to this round. Let's see what can happen as it can be full buy for both teams. Daxy Waxy, not enough credits to buy a full shield, so let's see what happens here.
You love seeing the fancy footwork on this map.
Oh
it's
yeah,
just
100%.
rotate, rotate, mind games.
Now Castay is going to go for a 2-1-2 split as they're going to be working over there. Holmes does have this A side control. Let's see what they can work with.
Daxy Waxy force buying a Vandal, no armor. Says he needs it. Says, who are you challenging?
The smoke does
Walking
come down A
up
main.
A. Nothing towards C. Taking their time, just like they did in the first few rounds on defense. Spotting 1 in breakable. Maybe they can make a play off this. 3 already rotated onto B. Trying to push him off breakable, but nobody's there. 1
100%.
going around to A. Noodle all alone on stairs. If he gets pushed, he's done for here. He might pop out this smoke. 4 people looking at that same smoke is horrifying. You never know what's on the other side, but they're just baiting, walking back around through spawn,
100%.
taking their time.
The sound is silent. Casse is trying to figure out what Holmes is trying to do as they're going to be looking back towards C. They're going to rotate to that pit, hopefully. But there's a slight chance that they go for that B hit, but no, they're going to rotate over to C. Let's see what happens here.
Slow walking up C.
Yeah, Casse has no idea, but Breach, a little bit ahead, is trying to rotate over to C. Maybe Spidey sense is tingling. He's going to rotate over the waterfall. No, goes back to B. Now it's going to be
30
the hit
seconds
for
left.
Holmes. Let's see what happens here.
Slowed out. KJ's tripwire grabs them. They're going to be fast rotating here. It could be a flood retake. They barely used any util here. It is a flood retake. All of Casse.
Spike
Setting up
planted.
waterfall, setting up fall. Have their footing here. Ult comes out. Getting some damage back sight. Asher gets caught out by Noodle from the jump up. And they get one more. They just get one more. But Hyplex is the last one standing for the retake. Ardilla with the 3K.
Hey, you want to know something? I said Ardilla every single time, and it's Ardilla.
Madrilla.
Oh. Okay. It's 9-9.
9-9?
Yeah, 9-9.
Oh, I thought it was much longer than that.
Yeah, that's what I thought as well. It's been close every single time, but now it's going to be head or even. So now, Cash say it's going to go for a 3-1-1 split, which is great. I wish T was still back over there.
Oh.
We are a very pivotal player, but the pause does come out, timeout. Oh, my God.
Holmes able to get 4 in a row on attack is very impressive to see. They're playing this really well. Almost a lot of their post plants or retakes on attack for sight are just insane to watch. Very mechanical. Ardilla just being a powerhouse for Holmes there is really good. Getting the 4 rounds in a row is definitely going to stress out Castay a little bit, especially because the buys are going to be a little bit wonky. Noodle with the Vandal, clutch buy with light armor, Bongle, Marshall. Maybe they can get something out of that.
Adilla 1 kill away from getting the ultimate at Holmes. On defense, they've played slow and methodical, but even on offense, they're playing slow and methodical, able to bait out multiple types of casts, always keeping them guessing. They've tried to hit A multiple times. The smoke does cover them out, and they're going to have to re-rotate back to C. Now, I've yet to see a standard B hit, so hopefully they could surprise us and try to go for that B hit right off the bat, but Breach always is there to cut it off.
One thing I've never seen anyways is the B split, you know, where one or two people go up late A, try to pinch around through heaven if they get retake, or try to catch two off guard if they're trying to flank.
100%.
Always love doing that in my scrims. But, maybe they're going to do it. Nope, they're getting held off on A again. But just like the first round, they could expect two people coming up through B off the A hold.
No,
Wait, they're challenging each other on A.
That's what I want to see.
1-2 spotted out on C.
Put me back over there.
Running back, 3 Deagles up on C. Phoenix gets flashed. Oh no, but he stun locked his own breach.
It's gonna be
what
a
are
trade.
you doing?
It's a trade for either team, so it's gonna be even out. Jedi Goku unfortunately does fall into that. So they're gonna rotate over back to C. Cast A, I don't think they know exactly what's gonna happen. Sky able to hear some sound cue. Same thing with KJ. They're gonna rotate back to C. Sky.
Oh, this is my type of lurk right here. He's gonna get that KJ for free. KJ is none the wiser in Waterfall unless he gets fast flanked. He's getting pinched from all directions. They're aware of his location. Sky just jumps into him randomly. Able to get the right click headshot.
Cage trigger.
Alright, a 3v3 situation. It's very evened up here. I thought it'd be a lot more advantage for the side of Cast A, but somehow it's even. Everyone else going through Waterfall.
100%. It's going to be hard for Cast A to see if they can take this. They're going to be stuck in Waterfall. Again, they still have some utility to work with to see what happens. As soon as it's going to be the first one to scale. Bongo covering all his angles, unfortunately. Fortunately, able to take out T.
They know the last score. Hall side, his teammates support him, but they get sprayed down. Jedi Goku with the 3. Ardilla backing him up for the 4.
Nice hold from Holmes. They were coming to everybody's side. Oh my god, it's going to be beautiful. But Daxi Waxy does have ultimate to work with. Honestly, I would just push A with ult. Off rip.
Whatever Cast A had that timeout for, maybe they need another one, but Holmes just is solving attack side very easily. Something needs to happen here.
And there seems to be a trend for either team. Somebody always forgets to buy a shoot or they cannot afford it. And this time it's Daxi Waxy, but okay, he does have the ult to work with, so hopefully that does up in his favor. Oh, 2-2-1 split.
Just trying to grab info, playing a little slow here. Slowing themselves down, seeing what they can work. Looks like they're going to be leaning towards C and B, leaving the trip holding A. I doubt they fast flank, but 2 are already in A main. Already through A main. Maybe they can spot out the trip and get something worked. KJ just locked, lurking and slock and lurking. Oh.
Burking. I don't know. Burping. I don't know. Daxi the Waxy able to get T. Oh my god, unfortunate.
Astra none the wiser. Always clear that box. Oh, but the 2 getting taken out on A main. 3v3 advantage again. Looks like they're going to push up the long into 2 people. KJ might go for the fast lane here or just hold ground. Oh, they're going to rotate. They're going to go A or B.
This is great.
They're going to run right into KJ. KJ knows this. KJ is in a perfect spot to get at least 1 here. Getting at least 1 will be huge for his team. And Cast A get this round back. He hears them. Gets cleared. Gets 1.
Oh. It evens up the scoreboard. It's going to be 2-2. Cast A is going to read this, and they're going to rotate over back to 8 at the time.
30 seconds left.
Postman Ardilla does have a lot to work
Spike
with. Jedi
planted.
does have a little bit there, but Bongo, let's see what can happen here. Does it connect? Able to damage it a little bit. 48 HP. Does have a flash still to work with. Hyplex is going to have to team up with him and see what they can do here. Unfortunately, it does fall. Ardilla's 1 away from getting the ace.
Ardilla getting a little get stolen. Ardilla with the ace! You love to see it. Didn't get stolen by his teammate this time.
And again, I want to see the judge from Ardilla. I'm sorry, I keep saying this, but Ardilla has been a monster with that judge. Able to get across the map kills with it. So look, if he can make that work, I might as well just buy the shorty at this point.
Oh yeah. Looks like 2 ults from the side of Cast A. They have very good retake here. They're going to have to play this smart. Maybe if they get an early pick on the KJ or Breach, because they know that both of them really like to push out, like to get aggressive. But I doubt KJ or Breach is going to play too aggressive this round, harboring those ults, hanging them above their heads, saying we can retake whatever we want. Still a very, very good round win streak by Holmes here. Maybe they can hold it till the end of the game. Who knows? 2 aggroed up long. KJ might join them for the fun. Everyone stacking on long. They might explode out.
Ooh, but look at that play for Cast A. They're going to be dogging out.
Getting dogged. They're probably going to get pinched from CNA. This would be insane.
Timing.
Taking back C space. Walk around the box, but Hyplex whips the shot. Little life they have left. Gustav. They have only 1 retake. Oh, left. The last hope for Jackson Waxy getting a pick on T. Very, very nice work. Everyone's so spread up here.
I mean, great positioning from Cavs. I mean, if they try to hit B or A, they can hear the sound cues and they can just adjust accordingly to that. But unfortunately, the flash does come out, so they're going to be hitting for that A. They're going to have to regroup to see what can happen here. Daxi Waxy just playing aggressive, trying to get some picks. Unfortunately, does leave the enemy breach 1 HP as they're going to rotate over to the side.
They
Now,
might try to hit a fast retake. Daxi Waxy going towards Heaven. I've seen this before. He's going to go Heaven, try to ult what he can. Maybe
Spike
push
planted.
drop, or he's going to ult from stairs.
yeah.
2 in tree, 1 playing backside. This is very, very smart by Jedi Goku. You can probably get 1 or 2 from here. Ardilla with the ult. He's going to ult out. Pop out. Get 1. Can he get 2? Can he get the 3?
To be all down to Daxi Waxy.
Last player
Daxi
standing.
Waxy
getting
Oh!
Astra able to clean up. Insane work. Oh my.
Match point.
This is just so stressful, but they still have the KJ ult.
Jeez.
Holmes with a 7-round
It's
win
going down to the wire.
Cast A needs to figure something out here. Try to stunt their
probably play
momentum.
some stars
I
in
don't know if they have
Astro
another
Plane.
timeout left, but they need to do something here. They have Gustav with the retake ult.
Yeah.
Could try to farm high flex so they can get a little more aggro, but Cast will be able to stunt them here very, very easily. They get sight down one more time.
This is going to be a pivotal round. Noodle 1 away from Razor. We do have Gustav, like you mentioned as well. Hyplex again. Can get the ult as well. I Need Her is the only one that we can work with that. Astro All coming out soon, but we rotate over here. It's going to be Cat State for the A, trying to get that orb to play up for it. But Holmes is going to be lurking up to B as they know that a lot of players for Cat State are going to A. This might be a free site. Let's see what happens here as... Wait, Noodle?
B retake with KJ ult is very favorable for defense too. There's just nowhere you can really run except back through main, or you have to push the ult. And either way, it could just spell defeat for your team for that round.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Cypher trying to get a little antsy on A, debating whether he should push up or not into high plex.
You are divided.
Play the little cheeky angle right now. See what they can happen as the ball goes in. Get the entry towards the left.
Oh, able to get 1.
God.
Oh, running out from defender Killjoy. Killjoy popped early, but they're going to be rotating to C. Able to get a foothold here for the round. They baited out the ult with the fake. That was very, very smart by Holmes. Now they just have to play back behind the Astro Wall, respecting way too many positions. Oh, Brit playing up.
Yeah.
Cypher has wrap. Oh no.
This might as well for the defeat. T is going to be the pivotal
Spike
player here.
planted.
If they can try to get home. So let's see what happens here as Cat State.
Definitely the win condition here. Cypher
Oh,
can get
here it is.
He just locks in. Maybe he can spray through the smoke. He
Don't
knows
spray.
two are there. He has to win this.
Last
He's the
player
last hope.
standing.
No!
Wait. He has to get the diffuser. That's not the diffuser, man.
No!
No, if they just stalled a little more for T, he would have gotten more. Very well played. Cast A finally getting a round back after the 7-round win streak. Maybe they can come back from this. Maybe they can get their own 7-round win streak of themselves.
Jack.
Jack's KO is the best. Last round for Holmes. All they really need is 1 to clutch this out. Cast A, they have a little bit of work, but it's not an impossible hill to climb. They just have to grit their teeth,
Yeah.
lock something in.
Again, it is possible for Cat State to bring it back 3 rounds, but Holmes, again, is going to be a match point. Jedi and T both kill away from getting their ultimates respectively. Hyplex has the ultimate. I would say Hyplex kind of play aggressive, try to see what he can get information. It's free, right? Just respawn, come back, get another kill. Let's see what happens here. They're going to open up with the breach concuss, see what anything happen. Noodle.
Baiting a lot of util already out of A. Already out of A. They don't have nade. That nade is really, really good for reaching on defense, jumping up, getting a higher angle.
Yeah.
Bongo backing off. Knows you can't chow that. Athletics coming in for the rescue.
Grenade.
Still aggro A. They know nothing's
Bomb
safe.
buddy out.
Here, they're just committing. Cypher's already out. Bongo stunned. Maybe they can find a pick of water or back sight.
Let's see what happens here. Holmes needs his round. See what happens.
He's out too
Like
early.
I never left.
Spike planted.
Oh, but they're getting ulted. They're getting ulted in the waterfall.
It's a great
hit by ult. That's definitely going to stun them for sure. That's an easy time on the bomb. Bongo waiting for the wraparound for Hall here.
Great util. Try to Hyplex away from that ultimate. Still able to get one Gustav.
High angle.
Last player
Oh
standing.
my god, I need her. Able to take him down. It's going to be Bongo.
One enemy remaining.
1v1.
Can Bongo clutch up? He doesn't know where he is. He's wrapping backside.
Come on.
Both of them very scared, not having enough info. Making his presence known.
Rocka, can he
Going
clutch
around,
this for
he has to
Holmes?
peek this sticking. Thinks it's a fake. It could possibly be a fake, but he's out.
Oh my god.
Cast A. Oh,
Cassidy with the skin in the teeth able to bring it down. It's going to be 11-12 again.
very, very smart plays by Cast A there. Looks like they got their footing on the retake, but maybe a little bit of a weird buy here. Either they full buy Vandals and light armor, or less powerful weapons and full armor. It's just
100%. Now, here's the thing.
buy.
Able to bring that back. It's going to be 11-12. I know Huskies is at match point, but that round could have taken a mental toll. It happens a lot to the team, so they could start playing unorthodox and can mess us up. Let's see if Holmes can stay under the pressure and play accordingly. But as I look over to this, it's going to be a 2-1. 3 open. There's going to be open.
Stand down long, Google has no armor. Really late here. Even if it's just like a minor HP loss or shield loss, it's still big. It determines like how fast your TTK is in a fight. Taking a 1v1 and you're at disadvantage, you just lose that if you have no armor. Definitely gonna grab some attention from the people on A already rotating.
Look at that cheeky little Cypher holding down A.
Oh,
I
yeah,
do
he's
like
way
this
up.
play. As the rest of his team is going to rotate over to Pit. Bongo's going to go for the flash. See if you can get anything here. See what happens. He does hear all the rest of the team rotating over.
Cafe is so scattered. They heard the break of the turret on B, and they're just standing still on A. And it looks like it's another bait on C. They're just rotating too fast here. They're unaware of the conditions and what they need to play around here for attack.
You can see
Don't know
that
where
Holmes
anyone
is playing a little cautious. They know that they're on match point. This round is going to be a lot to them. As the flash does come out for Casse, they do tag them. They know there's going to be people there. They just don't know how much is there. That's why they're still playing a little bit back for the chance that they re-rotate over, and just like that, it might happen, but I don't know.
Playing time, draining the clock, trying to make them second guess themselves.
30 seconds left.
30 seconds left.
The iDogs come out, the Cabbages come out, and they know where to go, but they're rotating through A.
The
Hayes
side
already
is
has a
free.
foothold long.
The side is free.
Noodle peeks out from stairs.
19
Caught out by the
seconds.
Only 13 seconds left on the clock. They have to get the plant down here, and they have to get their time.
All right.
Looks like it's going to be a
10
flood
seconds
retake,
left.
though. They have the time for it. They have the abilities for it.
Oh, it's looking in favor of Holmes right now, but again, Casse is a team that will not be defeated even with the numbers advantage. Let's see what can happen here. Ooh, nice. Just puts it away a little bit. It's going to be Casse for the retake as they're all going to roof up heaven. Cypher all able to get them now. They know exactly where they're at.
Oh, no. It's not looking good for Cat Day here. 4v5 oh, by is not good. Might get peeked on by multiple people. Ardilla coming out with insane work.
And
Win.
Holmes
These
takes
sports getting
that.
the #1 seed in this bracket is insane work.
Great play from Holmes. I mean, look, all I'm saying it now, you guys can look at the VOD. I said Holmes. I said Holmes.
I'm kind of banking on Cat Day. I'm a little biased, but
I'm biased with Holmes.
even seeing a seed 2 win against seed 1 is just insane. It wouldn't be considered an upset, but it's still just, that was a really
No, that was
beautiful
a
match.
beautiful match. Castay able to match the playstyle of Holmes and vice versa. When Holmes needed to slow down, they did. When they needed to speed up, they did. Same thing with Cass. Now, I saw Cass playing super aggressive, but when they understood that Holmes was kind of just messing with their mental, they're like, hey, we can't keep doing this. We got to slow down our row and see what can happen. But again,
But on the last round, Holmes was able to like abuse that a little bit, making them over-rotate, making them second guess. You saw them like
Oh, yeah.
they were just standing in spawn, just wondering like where could anyone be. And then when they finally got the info, it was too late. They were already stacked rotating towards A. It was really well played by both sides. It was a very fun match to see. I can't wait for much more.
oh yeah, me too. But again, we're going to be, I don't even know how to pronounce this, and I hope I don't mispronounce it, but hey, against CCE. Do you know much about those teams again?
Clark a little bit. I remember I watched one of their VODs that was public for a while. Pretty solid team. I like
Got you.
Not sure about HEI though. I'm not sure what school that is though.
Okay, got you. But again, phenomenal match against Holmes and Castay. Again, I wouldn't really call it an upset. Like you said, those matches were phenomenal. Every single round went down to the wire. And again, Castay could have easily brought that back 100%. It was 11-12. I mean, come on, anybody bring that.
It's just Holmes Esports pushed hard, attack. They did
100%.
amazing. They almost had a flawless attack. It's just the 3-4 rounds that they gave up. It's still very well played by both teams.
Sometimes I forget that the music is in the background because, like, you know.
I don't have game audio through this either.
Oh, yeah, it's okay. We don't need it. We need beats.
Ah,
Oh. But again, I might have to hit them. I might have to hit you guys with a BRB.
ooh.
I gotta do some things. But I don't know. I just hope that we see a little bit of ascent.
Oh yeah, no.
I really want to see ascent. No.
No, not in this one.
Oh, okay. But I want ascent.
I know. I want to send too, but We can't have Ascent. We have Ascent at home. We have Fracture.
We have Ascent at home. We have Fracture. But again, this was KP and this was
Cake.
We'll see you guys in a little bit. We're sending it off to the other room.
Can you hear me?
Get out of. Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, cool. Can they hear me? Are we on stream?
Yeah, we're on. We're on.
I never got the confirmation. But anyways, thank you for rejoining us here at the R20 Premier New Year Knockout. My name's Tanner, and I'm over here with...
Cake. I'm a Valorant player for Texas A&M San Antonio Esports. I was on here previously.
And we are vibing. We're coming off the heat of Caste versus Holmes, where the Holmes Huskies beat our #1 undefeated seed. And that is just... It was a lot of fun to watch. I hope y'all were here for it. But if you weren't, now you're here for HAR versus CCE. And I don't know about HAR too much, but Clark has got some bangers on their team. They're going to be bringing us some precise and great gameplay. Cake, what do you think we're going to see out of this game?
I think it's going to be a little bit of an easier match for Clark because, you know, they're a little bit of a higher seed, higher ranking. HAR, haven't really watched much. I could be entirely wrong, but, you know, I feel like it would be a good match to watch. Pick bands coming underway. I think Clark chose Haven last game, no?
Did they? I have no clue, to be honest.
Could be wrong. Oh.
Well, there we go.
Oh.
Haven's a pretty good guess right there, I
I
guess.
speak it, it comes into fruition. Haven's always a fun match to watch. 3 sites, obviously there's going to be a lot of rotates, but I really want to see some really good lurks because last time we watched Holmes and Caste, there were some really good lurks, there were really good timings. I want to see more of that on, oh, it's Lotus. Is it Lotus?
That was a mislead.
Oh. Okay.
Well, that was quite the mislead. Is it
Darn.
Lotus or is it Haven? It might just be an animation thing, but also it might just be Lotus.
Oh, either way, it's going to be a fun match to watch.
Now,
Oh. It's Haven.
yeah, I was gonna say usually it just takes a second for the animation to catch up. It's not a big deal at all. It's a beautiful system we've got over here. Shouts out the people in the production room. Shouts out the people in the control room. Shouts out Snarf right here. Shouts out R20. At the end of the day, we're here at Techport at the Boeing Center in San Antonio, Texas, which is not only one of the greatest residents in Texas, but one of the greatest residents to be doing LAN tournaments. And that's exactly what we're doing today. We're having a great LAN tournament today.
No one else does it like Techport.
That's just right there.
Seeing a Fade on this map's a little bit interesting. I don't know many professional comps who actually run Fade for this map, but Viper, Cypher, Brim, very common stuff. Can't wait to see the Neon, though. I imagine they had the Neon in that comp before the nerfs, and they just decided to stick with Neon.
I mean, at the end of the day, the nerfs to Neon make them not... It's not like Neon's an unviable character now.
Oh, yeah.
Neon was completely viable for those buffs. During those buffs, she was way too OP, and now she's just completely viable again. She's not too OP. She's not underpowered.
It's pretty balanced. Don't really see a lot of people complaining about it, but ooh, Viper and Omen. Double smokes, Senti.
I like these comps.
Really good. Oh, yeah. Defense is going to be really good for them.
Yeah, Nivy on Neon, Short Crow on Cypher, Hulk Holden on Breach, Grand Oswald on Brim, and we've got a Sova for Standboy. Vivian Lilly on Viper, Omen for Deep, Cypher for Kadante, Guac on Fade, and Yuki on Jet. For the life of me, I could not think of the name of Jet for some reason.
Starts out for launching smoke. First round. Gonna hit the trip. Maybe Cypher can get a pick off that. Fade runs out to try and back up the Cypher. Doesn't. Fade starting out. Flashing backside. They really don't have a foothold on defense to take this just yet. Cypher might get a pick on very soon. Maybe Viper gets,
Wow.
Lucky enough for Cypher.
One enemy remaining.
Ooh, the frenzy.
One left standing.
That was a great first round. Textbook classic coming in. I mean, they got a little trip from that Cypher. The Cypher got a little pick, but obviously it wasn't enough to put a stop on CC right there.
Some light.
Now, and you gotta love a first round C push, right? Because that's just, it's showing all the goal in the world, right? It's just showing like, I am so zealous right now and like there's no way you're gonna do anything about it, right?
Oh yeah, especially after you win that round, you get range advantage with the next guns. So it's just a steamroll until they get Vandal.
Yeah, coming into the second round, it looks like we are going to line up on C again. We're going to have a little bit more protection on C from the defensive side, but most of it's going to be... Oh, yeah, we're going to be able to take out one of those darts from the Sova arrow, maybe, possibly. But if not, we're just going to be looking. Fade's going to get a nice little deal, and oh my goodness, Kadante gets an awesome first pick. Guat gets an amazing second pick on a Nithy. That's the duelist gone right there. It's now a 3v5. Short Crow is looking for another window pick and gets one with the Sheriff. Beautiful Sheriff pick right there. We've got one player in garage with the bomb and 2 people rotating around. Beautiful rotates at the current moment. We've got a slow, sneaky rotate. But does it really need to be that slow? Because all the defenders are stuck on C and B. If they would have just made a quick rotation to A, that probably would have worked out a little bit more in their favor. Bulldog action, not quite getting a kill there, but Guac still holding down C. Beautiful gameplay from the side of Har right now. They're holding down a 4v3. And they've got quite a bit of advantage here. Short Crow covering that flank with the trip. Very smart move. But it looks like the defensive Cypher, Kadante, he's going to be running around, getting into a good position for this flank right here. And getting their team set up. Fortunately, it does work out for him. Taking out Holden. Short Crow trades it back. Yuki trades that back, and Sandboy gets another trade immediately. Trades going down all over the place, and now we're looking at a 1v2 in favor of Harstow. This is definitely possible, though, as Sandboy is getting that bomb down. Fade is staying back with that orb, trying to get a little bit of information, trying to lurk a little bit with it, destroying that orb. They still have darts to work with. Shock dart, they still have Owl Drone, and they still have the info dart as well. Sticking that defuse right now is not the time to be caught with your abilities out. That is a lovely round from the side of Har right there, and that gives us a 1-to-1 scoreline.
Yeah, that was really well done by defenders, too. They were able to get a few picks with the lower tier weapons, upgrade the weapons really quick, and get a nice foothold on the eco. Now Clark is going to have to play counter eco against Harlan's after that. Massive economy. That was really well played with the classics, the timings on the peak. It should have been a little bit of an earlier rotate by Harlan because they saw the guy peek mid. Group could have only been either C or rotating to A, but very well played by both teams.
Yeah, I love to see practically the full buy coming from Harlan right here because they got to take advantage of that right now.
Oh, yeah.
CCE does not have the money. They spent a little bit too much money last round, and it did not pay off for them. So Nidhi coming through, not with all the aggression in the world, but staying aggressive enough for the team on B right here. Do they know that B is probably not going to be the best option? Probably not, but they're going to run in like they've got all the confidence in the world. And is it going to work out for him? Nidhi's looking for something. Breach is throwing out some util right now. Let's see if it pays out for CCE as they push into this heavily guarded B right now. Oh, it looks like they're going to back up and give the B site to the attackers right now, but defenders are lurking all around, but Short Crow is getting this nice Kadante, Nidhi. Nidhi gets 2. Guac trades Nidhi out immediately. Do they know about the flank? I don't know if they know about Guac, but Vivian Lily gets 2 right there on Standpoint and Hulk Holden. Short Crow trades it back immediately onto Deep. We're now looking at a 1v1. Short Crow is all alone defending that bomb, and Vivian Lily is... Oh my god. No, they're not going to stick it, and they come off in the perfect time to get that 3K, take out Short Crow, and that's going to be 2 rounds for Har right there.
That was very well played. They almost had the flood retake down to a T, and they were able to get the final advantage with Vivian Lily. That flank almost messed them up so bad. It would have been devastating if they got all 3.
It really would have. I love to see a Cypher at a 5-2 stat line on the 3rd round. I love it.
Oh yeah.
Honestly, like, in my opinion, if you're Cypher, you gotta be controlling, if not the entire game, like at least your side, right? And I feel like that Short Crow's doing a pretty good job generally of getting in, getting out, helping get the bomb down, stuff like that, helping get into sight. But is that gonna be enough? We gotta see. CCS, it's only a 1-point game right now.
A lot of mid aggro coming out from CCE. Cypher just holding the extremity, seeing what's what. 3 people rotated to B. Seems like the Har is catching on to what they're doing. Might be turning into a lurk garage, pushing into C side, but only time will tell. Everyone just holding passive, trying to wait for a pick, seeing what comes up in their field of view. Maybe some spam coming out from Viper, maybe a Molly. They're getting choked off on main here. They know what's going to happen. Holding on to A, see if there's any lurkers, but it might not be. They might just have to commit to B here.
B is so heavily guarded, though. It's probably the smart move to back out if they still can, or if they can still commit to backing out. So many of the players, at least Nidhi, their duelist is a little low right now. Getting spotted by that Cypher cam, they probably need to get out or get through very soon. One of the two needs to happen. Otherwise, they are going to get caught and stuck up here in this garage. Looks like Nithy's going to be trying to peek out a little bit. They have some of their dash. They have the wall. They're going to be getting on a site with that right there. Good wall right there. Good blind, getting almost the entire other team off them. Yuki getting one. Nithy trading it back, and Kadante trading it back on a Nithy almost immediately. Kadante getting a second one right before getting blinded, and Hulk Holden takes him out. Deep gets Hulk Holden. These trades are going insane right now. It's a 1v3. All up to Grand Oswald. Let's see if they're able to do it. And unfortunately, he's getting spammed through. They're getting spammed through the smoke. That's not going to be working out for them super well as Yuki ends up closing out the round. Nice 3-1. Nice 3-1 advantage right now from the side of Har.
I had faith in Grand Oswald there. I could have seen the clutch there. Seeing all the realities like line up, seeing him just clutch up was nice. But looks like they're going to have to turn the tide for an eco buy. Maybe 2 rifles coming out for them. Maybe they just all have to save. Hope for the best in next round. Go next, but. They're gonna have to fight together on something, and it looks like it's gonna go towards A, maybe mid.
You don't see a lot of Jets with an Odin, do you?
No, not really. Mostly it's controller or sentinel. Oh, they're all flooding out into A. No, Jet's none the wiser. Viper not jump peeking along. Oh, Jet able to secure one. Maybe he can do it. Change that tide. Had to buy up a bit here. Oh, they're backing off now. Everyone rotated to A. Maybe they can get a timing on the wrap.
This would be a good time to rotate if they could get a fast rotation out. Unfortunately, CCP has struggled with their fast rotations. They've been wanting to play it really slow, I think, to avoid the enemy of hearing them. But at the end of the day, it's not as important if they hear where you're going if you can get there quicker and you can plant and get a post setup done.
Definitely.
So it's one of these scenarios where they're rotating a little slow right now. They're allowing the other team to fully rotate over right now. And that's what's happened. You know, the Duelist and Fade are all already on C. A is being lightly guarded, but by some of the best defenders on the team. So really they don't have many places to go right now. It's not looking super bright for them.
That's kind of what happens on this map a lot of the time. If you aren't quick enough on rotates, you just soft lock yourself and your team. You just really get stuck, you get nervous, you get paranoid. You
30 seconds left.
And that just leads to failure. Sometimes you just keep turning down. Oh. A lot. They have to at least commit it with
Spike
some
down
util, or else
mid.
they won't have any util to go on site. They're going through garage to C. They might have a timing on CT if they can get a hold. Fast enough to
10 seconds left.
hold that angle. Maybe he predicts the guys coming from garage.
Back
Site. 4-1 on site.
Player standing.
One gets a second, and they get the very well played by CCE there. They're able to find an opening to go into C from garage. They just weren't able to secure the post plant.
The spike is diffused.
Yeah, but that's the thing about Valorant is no matter how the scoreboard looks, you never know how close the actual game was unless you're watching every round.
Oh yeah.
Because it's just, I mean, rounds like that, it so easily could have gone the other way, you know? And you just never know. But the Harlan Hawks are just dominating right now. They're playing so well. They're playing so precise. They're using their util and their rotations to max advantage right now.
Oh yeah. I see 5 ults on the side of Clark. They might hit something aggressive with this buy here if they feel need be. They need to get some more rounds on the board to compete in this half.
Brim and Breach ult. That's kind of scary.
Oh no, they have full ults.
Oh, I know, but Brim and Breach together is just scary.
Looks like this site's gonna get rushed. Everyone going through long. Cypher taking it short. Looks like the defenders are playing a little passive. They know they're gonna get hit by ults here if they play a little too aggressive. Trying to stall. Fight coming out with the ult on Neon. Trying to entry out, trying to work a pick, pushing through the smoke, but it looks like it might be a flood retake here. They're going to try to play post with either Brim or Sova ult. Seeing what
Spike
they can
planted.
work, seeing where they can go. Fade trying to lurk up mid, working out for them.
The Heaven angle is not going to be amazing, but Yuki still takes out Nibby. Fantastic pick right there. Standboy trades it back onto Vivian Lily. Deep trades that one back onto Standboy. Standboy caught out, unfortunately. Deep's looking amazing right now. They've got a smoke out, and they've got everything. They're actually going to be able to stick this defuse. Do they have the ult? They have the ability to stop it. They get one, they get two, but not enough. That is going to be a 3-person clutch right there. And actually, I think that's going to give Harlan Hawks a 5-1 advantage. That's a beautiful, beautiful round from the Harlan Hawks right there.
Very well executed, staying out of range of a lot of the ults, making sure they minimize the risk of just getting hit by either the Breach or the Neon. They still lost some life, but it was still a really well-played retake. Both teams have very good retake ults for this one, especially Omen. Being able to just TP anywhere and grab that info for free is going to be insane for the side of Harlan, especially with how Clark is playing. Very passive, taking their time a little bit.
Goes here.
Especially on like a buy like this, I feel like they're going to be a little more passive than they usually are.
Yeah, it's definitely a possibility, but this is one of the first times we've actually seen Clark be able to full buy for the most part. They have a Bulldog and a Sheriff, but other than that, they're pretty much full bot. So,
Cypher might chow mid.
oh
Cypher
wow,
dying to Yuki.
already getting a fast pick.
Yuki saying who you challenge. Swinging mid, Yuki peeking again. Yuki get a second? Yo, this guy's insane.
Right?
He just swings, he doesn't care.
All the confidence in the world, and it's paying off.
All you need sometimes playing Jet. They are so down on the side of Clark. 2v4. How are they going to come back from this? Jet might just be able to get 2 more, get a 4K, get a clip for the Twitter.
One enemy
Oh,
remaining.
Jet just peeking.
Oh no.
This is insane. Oh, taken out by Hulk Holden.
That's not ready.
Nice little pixel peek there, but Hulk Holden's going to be able to jiggle out of it. Not enough to be able to kill Gadante, though.
That
Gadante's
Jet
going to
just
close that
insane.
round. Yeah, that Jet's just peeking everything, huh?
This does not care. Insane. Buys are getting a little stagnant for Clark. A little low on cash here. They're going to try to have to make something work. Maybe they call a timeout, try to call something different, but they need to get more rounds on attack.
This music is a vibe, Cake.
Oh, yeah.
I'm
not sure
just-
stream can hear it, though, right?
I don't know. I hope they can hear it, because I'm vibing.
That goes
They
there.
play house
Yes,
music. I love
this
it.
should do.
No, it's great. It's keeping my energy up. All right, Nidhi coming through with a diabolical play right here, trying to get through the doors, trying to peek through something, and there's nobody there. They really just need to push through this, and unfortunately they're not getting through with enough time. They're going to let somebody rotate back to Garage. They get spotted by the cam, but hopefully they're quick enough to get through. If not, C is going to be taken out. They don't know that Fade's in the cubby. That cubby is going to be a deadly play if they don't pay attention to that, or if they don't pay attention to that soon enough.
It will 100% be a fast retake if they do not clear that cubby or send anyone long. Right now, what they're trying to do is just 5-man death ball to try and make up for the mixed
must
eco.
wait a
Because
moment.
you have 2 rifles and you have 3
Cover
eagles.
going out.
It's going to work very, very hard if you can't get it together. They're going to try to entry out here, seeing who they can pick off first. Omen gets off the angle from a flash. Cypher's just spraying. Guac able to get 1. Cypher gets 1. Guac
One
getting 2.
enemy
Guac getting
remaining.
3.
Spike down.
Insane work.
C.
One more trying to flank the Garage, but Niffy gets taken out by off. Insane chow.
Imagine flanking with an op and it working. And it working.
Insane.
That's insane. Wow, 7-1 from the side of Harlan Hawks, playing an outstanding game right now. Clark Cougars would probably benefit from a timeout right now so they could re-strategize, maybe come together, because at the end of the day, they're not playing bad at all right now. They're playing.
yeah.
They're both teams are playing outstanding. It's just Harlan is executing a little better.
Oh yeah, Harlan is definitely working out the cracks in Clark, especially on attack. They're starting to notice more patterns that they're doing. Very fun watch. Looks like Clark is finally deciding to do a little bit of an eco split. They still don't have full buy. Some of them are buying, some of them are ecoing. It's a very mixed buy, but you got 3 mid, 1 on C, and 1 on A. Seeing where they can lurk. I'm surprised Prim was able to get by the op on long. I guess Jet wasn't there in time.
Yeah, maybe not. I was surprised they left the spike back, but it looks like they are going to be somewhat committing to a
Wait
mid
a
push right
minute.
now.
Wait a minute.
Oh no.
Prim, you are sneaky stealthy. He get 1. He gets 1. Can he off? Oh. Be able to
try,
get 1.
good
That's
try.
all that matters sometimes. Poor situation. Very, very winnable. 1 more in the corner. Maybe he can try to rat something out. Guac getting mid.
Wow,
Spike
Yuki with the
down
op is
A.
insane right
Last
now.
player
Oh my
standing.
goodness. Guac just flanking. Does not care. Hulk last one alive. Yuki Holden. Your life.
Worthless.
Lordy B.
1 HP taken down by Dante.
Yeah, that might have been a scenario where it's better to save, just considering most of your team doesn't have money.
Oh yeah.
But, I mean, I guess they've got the money now, so it's not that big of a deal not saving there, but that's an 8-1 scoreline right now.
Oh yeah. They might have to light buy a little bit here though, just because they're all buying separately. You see usually like 2 or 3 rifles with the rest just eco buying
Yeah, it's a little bit of an odd strategy.
a little bit, but
I don't see that very often.
I can see it working in some areas.
This is a nice spot.
Very,
That
very
goes
interesting.
there.
I wonder what they'll be doing. Looks like a C hit now.
Yeah, coming down C, it's not like they're going to be rushing super quickly. Nidhi's got that Marshall now. Grant Oswald getting a nice pick, nice opening pick on Dante, especially on that Cypher already early. That's so big. They should just pretty much run in off that, but C is completely taken over. It's probably just smart if they got a little rotate action going in, but they are going to be committing to C at least somewhat right now. Brimstone's going to be starting to rotate off, but they're all coming back. They're going to be staying on C right now. They're committing pretty nicely. They're all in that cubby right now. They need to do something with it, because if not, Guac is going to just free fire on all of them. They did take out that the Cypher already, but yeah, here comes the rotate right now. This is a smart rotate. As you see, Guac is already trying to spam down that smoke line right there. And now that, I mean, nobody's rotated off C. Realistically, they need to either go somewhere or do something right now, but it's just kind of sitting there waiting. Maybe they're trying to go for another pick. Maybe they're trying to default a little bit right now, but
Harlan's trying to guess what
find
strategy
you.
is going. Clark hasn't really done a full successful fake before, but stuns are coming out. Everyone starts to realize, okay, yeah, Yuki's denied. 2K able to pick off
30
two.
seconds left.
Coming down the push. Fade just peeking. Guac
Last
getting
player
one.
standing.
Yuki getting
Spike
4.
down. C.
This guy's insane.
no, actually, literally. Like,
Clark-
where did Yuki come from?
Clark needs a hope and a dream for attack to get. I feel like they can come back from this. This has to be comebackable.
Comeback season, right?
Oh yeah, comeback.
Man, I'll tell you what, after that first round, I did not think we were going to see 9 rounds in a row of Harlan just taking over.
Oh yeah, it's insane. Their buys, their plays, like when they knew to just sit there, they knew it was a fake rotate. It was so smart by them. Very well called out. A little more mixed buys for the side of Clark here, but looks like some towards C, some on the outside of mid. Might try to position themselves towards A, maybe get a tuck going.
We've got the bomb on C, but most of the team on A, so we'll see how that ends up going. We've got the rotation going back towards B right now. Maybe towards A. We'll see if they continue to push up on that ace line. Oh, wow, A is completely free. They should just send it. They need to just run in right now.
They could have the info. I'm not sure if they're in hearing range of that.
Yeah, they don't have the info on that for sure. If anything, they maybe just heard it whenever Jet and Viper came through that.
Neon
that
taking
cubby
a
down
peek
there.
on C. Oh,
And
no.
Guac just taking him out, no problem at all. Nidhi getting taken out right there, not a very great play, but that is completely all right because the Clark Cougs are looking for an opportunity right here. The Clark Cougs are trying to get in on A. They have a pretty open site on A. They just got to run in. Vipers,
Take it or leave it point at this situation.
yeah,
Already
Viper's
got
going to be
revealed.
coming in. It's all right. They're going to be going in. Okay, Breach Stun coming down, getting the second one, but Grant Oswald does get Yuki. Big pick. Grant Oswald gets Vivian Lily as well for the second pick. Fantastic. We're going to be looking for a third right here. Grant
Spike
Oswald looking
planted.
for the third.
They can do a flood retake here. Harlan, if they're lucky enough, 3v4 is still risky. They're able to get one pick. Can they get the
One
second?
enemy
They get
remaining.
3 picks in a
Wow.
row. It's just Short Crow with a deagle on sight. Can he clutch up for Clark?
Hulk
This
Holden
is the
trading one back,
possibility.
making it somewhat possible.
Last player
Where he is, he gets 1. Couldn't get 2. Short Crow almost with the clutch up. That would have been insane.
That was a great trade.
That was really great.
Spike.
They
That was
got,
a
they
great
got a lot
trade.
of picks. That'll be an eco boost for them.
Like, Harlan is just playing so well right now. Like, they're
Last
not.
round
Oh, I don't
in
know if
the
they got that
half.
op.
Nah, they didn't.
But it's not like they're not trading without consequence. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
And it's beautiful.
They're always doubled up when peeking. They're always using their util. Jet just peeks by themselves. Whoa. Wait. Can we ban these guys?
Do it, please. 5 ops. I
Wait,
need
they're
it.
actually doing it. Wait, they're actually doing 5 ops or 4 ops.
I
No,
need. I
Guac
need
dropped
it.
an op. He's just using Vandal right now. Oh
yeah,
my
but
goodness.
she has the op. Guac has the op. Oh my God, Nidhi actually takes down Deep immediately. Not all the ops actually coming out. Yuki taking down Nidhi as soon as that happens. That's not beautiful for them, but Nidhi, oh my goodness, that's actually a headshot
Almost
with the op.
getting
And
the
Short Crow
no-scope.
taking Yuki down. Oh my goodness, you can tell that Harlan is kind of just trolling in this round, but they're still actually competing. It's fantastic. Spraying down all those bullets and not hitting anybody is unfortunate there, but Vivian Lily getting an op as
Vivian
well.
Lily. Wait, they might win
Dante
this.
getting the headshot on that. No
Oh my
way,
goodness,
Dante getting a
Find
second
the Cypher.
headshot.
Last in corner, he knows where he is.
They have the info.
Both
And
coming up, man.
Viper getting taken down by Short Crow. Short Crow still could do this. It's a 1v2. They almost did the 1v2 before.
Can he style? He styles!
Oh, Kadante. That's going to be 11-1 for the side of Harlan. An amazing half from Harlan right there as they are just executing.
4
switching
ops?
sides.
4? What is ever the need for that? I mean, it's last round and a half, but goodness, that is just destruction.
Yeah. You know, if a team goes 4 ops, that's probably just a joke. But, you know, some jokes have a bit of truth to them, and that one definitely did.
They did break the bank with that. I saw like 40,000 spent that round. That was insane. They broke the bank with that,
Yeah,
flaunting their cash.
That may be one of the highest spent rounds in R20 history, to be fair. All right, we're coming into this 11-1 stat line right now.
Full A stack.
Yeah, full A stack. I mean, honestly, I'm excited to see Harlan on offense because this is a pretty defensive side of map. This is an offensive sided map, so I am excited to see how much they dominate on this.
They have to be aware of this.
Oh my goodness. There's absolutely no way this pays out for Clark, but this is also an extremely risky play. Grant Oswald getting 2. Wow. Fantastic picks from Grant Oswald to start off this round. Guac trading one back on the short throw.
Oh, able to get
Trades going down all over the place. Guac and Yuki taking down 3. Yuki taking down 4. Wow.
Player standing.
Hulk Holden taking down Yuki right now. That is a grid pick, but now it's all up to Hulk Holden. Hulk Holden versus Guac right now. And who will take this right now? They're both going towards A. They're running towards each other slowly but surely. Sheriff versus Sheriff. They are looking for the gun down. We've got the same skin on Sheriff, just different versions of it. And Guac is going to take down Hulk Holden there. That's actually a beautiful round from the side of Harlan, making this a 12-1 game. Wow.
Love to see it. You love to see it. That was very well played by Harlan. Even though they were getting destroyed on the flank, they were able to take it back. That's just what's so impressive about this team. Very well played.
Whoa, whoa, whoa!
Yeah, this is just one of those scenarios where one team's plays are just working a bit better than the others.
Oh, yeah.
This goes here.
Harlan's got it down to a T.
Even in that scenario where you feel like it really could have just been anybody's round, it ends up just very clearly going to Harlan, and that's unfortunate for the side of Clark, but they are going to have to find something to pull it together here, or it's just going to end.
Getting the body shot. He got a headshot there. I don't know what.
Yeah, that would have been insane. Short Crow actually getting Yuki, though, is a huge pick. Clark looking to defend this C site, but they are going to be getting the ball down quick. Sandboy getting on the deep, trading it back. Deep trading 2 immediately back. That's huge for this side for Deep right there. Wow, Deep getting 3 and then Nivy trading Deep back immediately. We're looking at a 2v2 scenario right now. Guac gets Nivy. It's a 1v2 scenario. Oh my goodness, Hulk Holden gets 1. It's a 1v1 again. And Vivian Lilly takes the cake. That's a 13-1 game. Fantastic game from the side of the Harlan Hawks right there as they just absolutely dominated. This is the R20 premiere, New Year's knockout, and Harlan just took the 3rd round on stream. Beautiful game and GG's to both teams.
Harlan just played that really perfect. Like, it was very cool to see like Clark's mechanics and try to work around it. But wow, 4 ops in one round.
Almost a completely flawless game.
Oh,
I
yeah.
mean, that's just you really can't ask for much better gameplay than that at the end of the day, especially against a team like Clark, who has proven that they'll come out here and do the work and be a good team. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
So the fact that Harlan just dominated like that's a beautiful game from Harlan right there. And like Clark, y'all played a great game too. Do not we're trying to sit here and say y'all played counter strategies really well. Harlan just executed so well. And that's just one of those unfortunate times where you go back to the board, you redraw up a plan, you come back the next game a little bit stronger with not as much of a chip on your shoulder. Let's go, GG's Harlan. That's a great game. That was a great game.
Very well played. Very well played. Sometimes it just happens, but I believe they will pick it up coming up next on CCHS.
Yeah, CCHS versus Harlan is going to be an interesting game as well. I mean, we've seen CCHS plenty of times in these tournaments before, and we've seen them dominate, we've seen them lose, we've seen them do all sorts of things. But you know, I'm excited to see what they do against Harlan because Harlan is coming off that victory. They could come into this game a little bit overzealous, you know, a little bit too big of a chip on their shoulder and not get it knocked off in time. So, I mean, Harlan, they have an advantage right now, but let's see how it goes in this next game.
Very excited to see.
So, I mean, coming into this next game, have we seen Haven twice today?
I'm not sure. I saw Lotus with Castay versus Holmes, but I'm not sure.
Yeah, I remember Lotus. I don't remember the first game. But yeah, no, I'm excited. I hope we get like a Bind or another Haven game because I love Haven gameplay.
Haven's so fun to watch. I wish Ascent was in the map pool.
Well, I don't know if you know how it works, but whichever map is most picked in the previous couple tournaments are not allowed to be picked in the next ones.
In this?
Yes.
Really?
That's
cool.
So that's the way we do it. So in the very first tournament we had for this season, Ascent got picked the most. or I think it might have been the first or second. And so very quickly it was taken out of the map pool. And
Oh,
so
man.
yeah, so we probably won't see it a whole lot again until like finals or something like that. But I mean, it's kind of like we've heard from some of these players. Ascent, it's been played so many times. Anybody who played Counter-Strike or CS:GO or anything of that nature knows Ascent. You know, it's Dust 2. It's
Dust 2.
It's Dust 2. So like, if you've played Counter-Strike, if you've played FPS games for a long time, you know how to play on Ascent. So it's not very fun for a viewer to watch people just max attempt a map that they've played 1,000 times. You know?
Especially if it's with like the same comp, I understand that. But sometimes they get creative with it. You know, sometimes they like run a neon with a breach or maybe like a clove in there. Even with the new agent, is new agent allowed?
Not in this tournament.
Oh,
Next month they will be. Teho.
yeah, Teo. I can't wait to see that. I can't wait to tune in for that.
Yeah, that's an insane character. Let's talk about that for a second, folks. What do they have? I haven't even looked at their whole kit. A molly, a flash, right?
Yeah, they got like a stun. They got rockets that they can shoot out of their like arm. They have airstrike for their ultimate, and what's the last one? I forget what his signature is, but on release, broken agent. No one likes him. Like in like Immortal Radiant lobbies, no one likes him. It's no fun to play against.
I can only imagine. I've never touched an Immortal or Radiant lobby, but I imagine if I did, I would be very annoyed. My gold lobbies are annoyed by them as well, so that's just how it goes.
Oh yeah. But you know the new agent's going to be allowed in VCT, right?
Wow. I'm excited for that.
Oh yeah, it's going to be very fun to watch.
I remember one of our players telling us that once they're allowed to play that player, it's basically just going to be who has the better strat with that player, like playing around Teho.
Basically, I mean, if you just develop a new strat with Teho in mind, it's not going to beat some of the better teams, but, you know, it'll still do really well.
Yeah, I can only imagine. Wow. That last game was incredible, honestly. It was incredible gameplay, incredible gameplay from both teams right there.
Oh, yeah.
It was very fun to watch. I mean, almost every round came down to just one or two people surviving, and then, I don't know, that's just great. Where were you when Riot released a better breach? Cool. So we're probably going to be back in the next like 15 minutes or so for the next game. That's going to be our last game of the stream, so y'all tune in for that. Once again, I'm Tanner.
Cake.
And we'll see y'all in just a minute. At the R20 Premier New Year Knockout Valorant Tournament. My name's Tanner.
And I'm KP.
And thank y'all so much for rejoining us over here at R20 Premier at the Boeing Center at Techport. Right now we've got an amazing game coming up for y'all. It's Central Catholic High School versus the Harlan Hawks. We just saw the Harlan Hawks come off of an amazing victory. Let's see if they can do it 2 times in a row.
Hey, did that one stop working? The mic.
No, I don't think so.
No, the one on your...
Yeah, it stopped working, yeah.
Okay, perfect. Give me this. Thank you. All right,
I don't know if you know, but usually when we on camera, we ain't doing all that, but...
It's all right. There is professionalism, but there's also a sense of realism. Show the viewers out there that we're all human. Everyone makes mistakes, everything's happened. All right, perfect. It's gonna be split. We were okay. Was it you? We were talking about that. We wanted to see split. No, it was. Okay. Well, unfortunate. He's not casting, but split is gonna be on. What map happened before yesterday? The match beforehand.
It was Haven last map.
Really? I was like playing my game. Oh, it was Haven. Oh, I would have loved to see that.
Looks like we've got Jack on Clove, Spanky Jr. on Gecko,
Nice.
Teeman on Neon, Isai on Killjoy, and we don't know what Mud Muncher's on yet, but we've got Vivian Lily on Viper. We've got Goak on Sky, Yuki on Raze, which is interesting. We saw Yuki on Jet last round, which was, and I think
Okay.
Guac on a different character too.
I'm being unbiased. I don't know any of these teams, so I can confidently say I don't know bias. I'm going with Harlan, though, for the fact that Vivian Lily is a fire name, and same thing with Yuki.
Fair. Kadante on Astra and Deep on Cypher. Still haven't got that pick out of Mud Muncher yet, but we're going to be waiting for that, and we get a Sky pick out of it. Double initiators on that side. Interesting picks, considering we do have Double controllers on the side of Harlan again.
Nope. All right, time to go in.
And we get to see the Central Catholic High School on attack first. This is the second game in a row that the Harlan Hawks will be starting from the defensive side, and it seems as though they prefer it that way, but we will have to find out this game if that is the case or not.
All right, tell me a little bit about the Harlan Hawks. You saw their gameplay, obviously last game. What are they more attack orientated or more defense?
Honestly, we only got to see him attack for like 3 rounds.
Oh, okay.
So,
All 3.
yeah, it was 12-1 last game.
Oh. Wow.
They won pretty intensely. And getting right into this gameplay, we got Yuki blast packing all the way through into A site right now. Yeah, and it is. Oh no! I'm so sorry. That was the defensive. Yeah, Yuki's blast packing all around A site right now. I was right. I'm just tripping myself out. But yeah, we've got the attackers playing a little bit slow on this A site right now. And yeah, rotate's smart because all the defenders are stacked up on A right now. They need to get somewhere and get somewhere fast. Unfortunately, they're going to be taking the ropes, so they're going to and going through sewers, so they are going to have to go a little bit slower with this rotate, and that is going to give up a little bit of their game plan right now. We've got 2 defenders on the B side of Heaven right now, peeking through towards mid. They might be able to catch somebody out. Kadante right now is going to be in a great spot for this, but the Neon is pushing through, trying to find somebody. Oh, wow, and Kadante actually caught him even though he turned around. Kadante got 2, Kadante got 3. Wow. Spanky Jr. ended up taking out Kadante, but that was a beautiful play from Kadante right there. 3K down, Deep taking out another one, making this a 1v5 situation, 1v4 situation. And yeah, Vivian Lily's going to go ahead and take him out. That's a great round from the side of Harlan to start out the game. Again, this defensive side really seems to suit them at the beginning of the game.
Oh yeah, Central Catholic. I mean, they were great to recognize that they had to rotate over that. They had 5 defenders for Harlandale on A side, and they're not able to read that. But no, they had a little spidey sense that they had to rotate over. So as they rotate over towards mid, Harlandale able to follow that up and just claim that. I mean,
Checking
beautiful
the
plays.
situation.
Yeah, the only unfortunate part about casters being in the same room as the players is if we talk too loud, they could hear us and use that as comms. So I try not to be too loud when talking about like rotations and stuff, but at the end of the day, that's just how it goes sometimes.
Concealment.
Starting off on this B side, they're not going to be quite as aggressive as they probably could be, but that's not the worst thing either. Is the defensive side on Harlan, they have a lot of rotations going on early, mid, and towards the end of the round, pretty much at all times. But they are going to be pushing into this B side. Deep gets teaming. That's a great opening pick on the duelist right there.
Spike
And unfortunately,
down,
the
B.
entry doesn't work if nobody goes to help. But Vivian Lin, or oh my goodness, I'm sorry, Vivian Lilly get another one. That's wow, yeah, Harlan is just dominating right now. 4v2 currently. They are completely covering the defensive side right
Last
now.
player
Mid is trying to
standing.
look for somebody. Guac gets mud one through it, and oh, it looks like Izzy actually goes ahead and takes one out. That's a very good pick. Getting that Bucky, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, getting that Bucky right there, and maybe they'll be able to do something with that Bucky. Maybe they're going to be able to do a little bit of trickery with this bot, making people think if they've left, they've gone away. But missing the Bucky shot is not going to be the ideal situation there, as Guac ends up taking out Izzy and closing out that round, making it 2-0.
And now that's why Harlandale prefers to be on the defensive side. It's looking like they're going towards their favor. They have every angle locked down, and unfortunately, the Bucky pick up at the end, not really managing to do anything as Harlandale just walks over them.
Man, I don't know if y'all can hear this music, but it is a vibe.
Yeah.
All right? Like, I am jamming over here. Like, honestly, Harlan wins, Harlan doesn't. I don't care. This music is my vibe right now. But Harlan is winning right now, 2-0. Beautiful gameplay from them so far.
Really opened up. They're kind of stuck over on this A side once again. It'll go in, and unfortunately, it does fall over. Jack able to claim that kill on UV. Now it's going to be up. The Sky Flash does come out, able to stun one. On that round.
Yeah, speeding up their push just a little bit is not the worst thing at all. They're getting a good sideline into Heaven right now. Clove having to get out, but going back with one, getting a headshot, IZ right there, a really nice one. Getting a little bit of damage off, but Guac is going to take out Teeman. Guac takes out Mudmuncher. Jack takes out Guac in return. Deep gets IZ. This is a good round. Trades going down all over the place. Right now it's currently a 2v3. Vivian Lilly makes it a 3v1. Jack makes it a 1v2. It's looking great right now. Jack has 3K but gets taken out by Kadante with the Sheriff and picks up a Vandal for themselves as well. Beautiful round from the side of Harlan. Wow. 3-0.
That's insane for Harlandale. They're showing why they love that defender side once again. Unfortunately for Central Catholic, not able to do much. Once they ever push into side and get the bomb down,
Should I
I mean,
play
there's not
some
much to do
stars in
there.
this reality?
They're just falling one by one. I think the best thing for Central Catholic is probably to start regrouping as a team and just pushing together. Although they kind of split off into ramp, and as soon as they split up, it was just dicked.
That should work.
Let's see as we rotate over to this Harlendale is going to do a 2-3 split. I do like that Cypher's going to be walking towards mid just in case anybody wants to rotate over there. As Central Catholic is going to work their way towards this garage.
Yeah, getting some good orbs down to start the round. But it looks like we're going to be going into some slow defaulty type push, right? Or not really a push, just like more of a default play right here, trying to get a pick. Yuki starting it off good. Yuki starting it off great with two picks right there. Mudmuncher and Jack out of the way. That is both of the mid players gone, and they actually have full control of the spike now. So it is not looking good for CCHS. Wow! Yuki getting the 4K just like it's nothing. Pump jumping, running it down for the ace. Congratulations, that was a beautiful play from Yuki right there.
Technically 7. Or no, technically 6. Technically 6.
Technically, he got a 6K.
Technically got a 6K.
She did. Yuki got a 6K. She got a 6K, but yeah.
Oh my god, Yuki's insane.
That's incredible. 4-0 right now for the side of Harlan.
I mean, Yuki with that flick was insane. I mean,
Central Catholic needs a timeout right here, or next round or something. They need a timeout soon because
100%.
they need to reformulate something. This is not working.
Let's see what's gonna happen here. Hopefully, Central Catholic does follow up through this play.
Wow, Izzy taking out the Yuki as soon as the round starts. Guak coming through and trading out from Mudmuncher immediately. Guak getting the ult down. Trying to get it. Oh, wow. Gets one kill off of it. Is he going to get the second one onto Izzy? Gets spotted out by the drone. Izzy's playing a little risky right here and does pay off. It does pay off for him as he gets Guak. He's going to be looking for deep as well, but is he going to be able to clutch that kill? Jack's with him. That extra something a little bit extra, but it looks like he's not able to get anything, and Jack's going to come through and clean that up. This might be a good round for CCHS. We're looking at a 3v2 advantage right now. Let's see how they continue to play it. As Kadante takes out one, Jack trades it immediately. That's beautiful. This is a 2v1 now. CCHS has so much advantage. All they have to do is run down into sight, get a good angle, and play some decent post plant right here. Unfortunately, Jack is low, and Teeman isn't exactly, not weak right now. So, wow! Oh, goodness, I thought we were going to get both right there. But we do see CCHS take their first round this half. Now we're looking at a 4-1 game. Fantastic closeout from Jack or Teeman or whoever got that kill right there. Fantastic closeout.
Unfortunate for Yuki, actually, as soon as the round starts, he does push into the entirety of CCHS. Unfortunate there, but immediately Guak gets straight as well, evens it out. And unfortunately, Harlendale gets a little bit too overzealous and pushes up when they don't need to, and CC takes a complete advantage over that and are able to capitalize that, and now it's 1-4.
Yeah, those snake eyes aren't looking so lonely anymore. It's 1-4. They've got themselves on the board. Looking for another rundown on mid, and it looks like we've got some good movement, good momentum right here. Probably could have taken a good pick right there, but instead we're going to go through the wall and the stuns. Deep actually being able to get out of that is really good movement right there from them. Jack and Teeman are both up in heaven looking for something, but wow, Teeman gets taken out immediately by Vivian Lily. Deep and Yuki also get trades to knock him down immediately. Jack gets that res on themselves, but will they be able to get a pick immediately? Definitely not. As wow, Yuki and Kadante are able to come through and clean it up. Jack is all alone right now, trying to find something, trying to stay alive. Jack did get that kill to stay alive, but Vivian Lily is going to get that last one to close out the round. That's going to be a 5-1 round for Harlan, or 5-1 game for Harlan.
Yuki just feeding Mudmuncher a free kill at the end right there. Does fall to fall damage, but the credit still goes to Mudmuncher. So, I mean, in a way, they're helping each other out. But Harlendale, 5-1. They're playing this phenomenal.
Yeah. Harlan's kind of trolling a little bit. Just a little bit.
Just a little bit, but at the same time, they have defense on lockdown.
Yeah, like they have the means to. So, at the end of the day, if that's your game plan and it's working for you, keep going for it, right?
100%. I know a lot of people talk about the strategies that the game, but there's a lot of mental work there as well.
Jack trading out Yuki as soon as Yuki gets the first pick of the round. Beautiful trade from Jack right there. Gonna be peeking around with that Marshall, trying to find somebody else, but not quite seeing anything. Just trying to stay back, play safe. Almost trying to, like, default, but just from the A side, which we'll see if it works out for them or if it doesn't. But Kadante actually gets 2, gets 3. Wow! Mudmuncher trades it out, but Guak is gonna go ahead and close out that round with the nice little flank. Wow. 6-1 from the side of Harlan. I mean, I know they've got that one round, but, like, what is stopping them right now, you know?
I think Central Catholic, just like other teams that we were watching earlier, they get a little bit of contestant, and instead of pushing up with confidence, they get a little bit scared, and they push back into a corner, which is perfectly where Harlandale wants them because they go for the flank, able to capitalize on that together. I think just like just the teams that we saw before, Central Catholic just has to agree on a push, and they have to just go together.
Yeah, it's I mean, it keeps working out for them, and this is the only round they've had A completely open like this, and they're still playing very passively. They just don't have the read on it. So Central Catholic is going to need to get into A site at some point or another. Otherwise, you know, as you see right now, Harlan's going to be rotating back over to A if they don't see anybody at all on B or mid.
yeah,
so, you know, now they're rotating back to A. They don't have A at all, and look at that. There's even a flank.
I got your trail.
So it's just, they have nowhere to go. They have nothing to do other than pushing. Jack goes in and gets the first one, but Vivian Lily trades it out. Mudmuncher trades one back, and then Jack gets another one as well. This is a 4v1 right now. This Spanky gets another one. Vivian Lily all alone gets one right now. It's a 1v3. We won't put it past Vivian Lily. They have been doing good this match, but Mudmuncher is going to come through and close out that round. That's going to be CCHS winning that round to make it 2-6.
100%. Luck factor always goes into the game as well. Never count that out. CC again hits over A, and unfortunately for them, Harlandale is not all over the site. They have enough time to push up ramp, get people heaven, and phenomenal catch. Able to get the Astra on the rotate on the flank. That's good for them. Shutting it down in a commanding fashion.
Yeah, I mean, and to be fair, this is a pretty defensive-sided map.
100%.
So it's not like Harlan is just going on a crazy winning spree right now. It's just kind of how it goes on this map. So, but they are running it down mid right now, and they're doing it pretty effectively. They've got Heaven completely covered already. But Kadante is actually going to take out that Duelist and Neon. Kadante actually takes out Jack as well. But then Izzy is going to take out Kadante for a good trade. That's beautiful. But they are going to be rotating through mid and through spawn right now to get back here. Deep is looking for one and gets him. Yuki gets the ult and a sheriff pump right after that. Beautiful, as Harlan actually takes a 7th round right there, making the game 7-2.
Yeah, unfortunately for Central Catholic, I feel like right there, they should have just committed harder on that push. Neon opened up the floor weight. There was no contestant until they hit the top corner on the B side. I feel like if the rest of the team was together, they 100% could have won that round.
Yeah. But, I mean, you see Jack over here 10-10 as a support. That's the best stat line on the team right now. But, I mean, almost everybody on the Harlan Hawks is positive. I mean, everybody is positive. So
again, Jack with the 10 kills, he is fragging out right now.
yeah, definitely trying his hardest. His absolute hardest. But there we go. Oh, Jack trying to find one there. Not but Yuki actually does get one. Yuki gets two. Mudmuncher trades it out. It's a very quick trade right there. That's very good for Central Catholic, actually. They're looking at a 3v4 disadvantage, but as long as they play this smart, they could take advantage of that. They really had all of A site, and they kind of still do. So this is a situation where they need to get into site, and they need to make something happen very, very soon. Otherwise, this advantage that they have is not going to be long-lived.
100%. I do like the respect for Mudmuncher holding back, just making sure there's nobody to be flanking, because it has to happen every single time.
One enemy
Walk,
remaining.
Jack on the
My
reload with the kill. He's able to res and get the kill. The ball in.
No,
Dante
I end the
leaves it all up.
Yeah. I mean, hey, if you're gonna revive yourself, I probably wouldn't go straight into the enemy's sight line right after this. But that's a lesson you learn once, and you don't have to learn
BYB
again.
fam.
yeah,
So,
Going to Astral to do them
hopefully we don't
Astral
see something
Guardian
like that
things
again.
I
But
do.
right now, Harlan is winning 8-2. Lights out game for them so far. It's beautiful.
Keep in mind, on the side of Central Catholic, IZ does have KJL. This could be pivotal in this round if they're able to use it to their effective.
And Gecko ult.
But at the same time, I think Guac is 2-1 and still away from getting the ult as well. So it can go ahead and hit his factor as they're going to scale up the apartment.
Wow, great pick from Lil Spanky right there. Oh, wow. Oh, Jack almost able to get a second one right there. But Guac taking out Jack immediately. Vivian Lily getting one on Izzy. Mudmuncher trading it out on the Guac, or on the Guac. I'm so sorry. It's 3-3 right now. It's a very even matchup right now. We are just, I mean, on B side, they're just kind of sitting still, defaulting, waiting to find out some information. But little do they know, they actually have the advantage in a 3v1 on site right now. 100%. So they could just push it, but it's not. They don't have that information. They don't know that they can push in like that. They need to wait until they have some sort of information. And this is a smart play for them right now. They can hear these footsteps running off. They should be able to hear those footsteps running off. And now they know, you can see they're kind of peeking into sight right now.
Yep.
So now they're going to be getting into sight right now. Getting on there, trying to plant the bomb, trying to get everything down. They're going to use that wingman. There you go. Plants it right in that corner. He might even be able to have lineups for that corner.
Yep.
If, you know, I don't know if they do, but they might. Sky is playing all the way back in that flank, which is smart, but also not extremely smart because they need to be up in the action as well. They need to be on that post plant.
100%.
So it's a scenario right now where we've got 3 flankers and we've got 1 person playing the wrong flank right now. So, ooh, yeah, trying to get Gekko out of that corner. Vivian Lily takes out Teeman so quickly. Wow, just almost like they knew where they were. Vivian Lily looking for somebody, but both players playing off site right now. They probably think they're all safe, but there goes little Spanky
Last
hopping
player
around.
standing.
Maybe no. Oh, getting caught out. Not lineups. Oh no, just getting completely caught out. Vivian Lily taking that out, and then Kadante closing out the round. Beautiful round from the side of Harlan, making this a 9-2 game.
Central Classic had the right idea, playing it slow in that round. It almost tricked Harlandale, but
Last round
unfortunately,
before
the
the
time where the
switch.
plant goes down, Vivian Lily is barely able to hear that sound cue and immediately rushes back on site and calls that out. Sky. Harlan. Well, I just say Harlan though, but I apologize. Harlan. It's because I heard Harlandale earlier, but Harlan able to get that again and benefited towards them. And unfortunately, Buttamacher was, like you said, towards mid. If they were able to regroup with the team, it would have benefited them as well.
Yeah, 100%. Very close to being an extremely successful round. But yeah, all of Harlan is on A right now, and they're just not taking advantage of the fact that they could just run into B right now.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
But that is just how the game goes. You don't have the information. Unfortunately, Yuki is going to be coming through on this flank right now a little fast, and he's going to catch a couple. She's going to catch a little bit of them off guard. Teeman is going to turn around and just, yeah, completely obliterate. Completely obliterate Yuki. A little bit overzealous on that push right there, but when you're winning 9-2, you can be a little overzealous.
100%.
What they don't want to do though is enact this 9-3 curse right here.
Oh my! I forgot about that. You're
So
right.
they absolutely have to win right here. They cannot let CCHS win this round. But look at this little flank they've got going on.
I
Look
do
at
like
that.
this.
I like that flank. They're coming all around real slow and just trying to find a way to get into A without anybody noticing. And they may very well pull it off because the defense just has no clue where they are.
I do respect this rotation. I mean, the kill just happened on Yuki over towards the 8 side, so they're thinking there's no way they're going to come into this, right? So there's nowhere to be. But both teams
30
do rotate
seconds
over,
left.
and that was the kill that set the stone. They know exactly where they're at, what can happen here.
Go, go,
Yeah,
go.
nice little trade right there coming out.
Shock it.
Amazing Neon Wall and stuns coming out right now. They're going to be able to get all over site. They're going to be looking for Deep right now, as Deep's going to be coming through CT probably first and or last right here. We got a couple players in Heaven as well. They're going to be trying to find their way somewhere right now, but Deep is trying to get, he's got some util out. He's got some, maybe some shots going down soon. Playing slow, but Jack actually turns the corner with some aggression and shoots him down. Guac is coming through. He knows where he
player
is, but Jack still gets him. It doesn't matter if Guac knows where he is. And then Vivian Lily take 2 down immediately, making this a 1v2. And we never count Vivian Lily out until Izzy takes him down. That's a 9-3 game right now, and the curse has been enacted.
Oh no, not the
Switching
9-3
sides.
curse.
GG, go next.
It's possible to come back again. We've been in this situation before. We all know the notorious 9-3 curse, but let's see what can happen here as we rotate over sides. Now it's going to be CCHS on defense and Harlan on attackers. Again, like you said, this is a defense-oriented map, so CCHS can 100% just turn this around.
I mean, they have a pretty defensive team too. You know, 2 controllers, a sentinel, you know, and
Yeah.
and Raze. Or sorry, I'm looking at the other team. My fault. But they've got, you know, a sentinel, a controller, and 2 initiators right here. They should be able to retake sites pretty easily. You know.
Oh,
So-
yeah. I mean, CCHS has a lot to work with. Like you said, retaking sets, but even at that, we have the Sky Flash, Gecko Flash. We have Gok's, nice flash, able to get on top, mid, able to sign out. So they know somebody's going to be up there.
Yeah,
but
Harlan is taking so much aggression into the
Oh, yeah.
site right now. Nothing could stop them even if they wanted to. Kadante actually takes one. Spanky trades it right back. Izzy trades another one back onto
Spike
Yuki, and
down
Kadante
A.
gets another trade. Trades going down all over the place. Spanky gets one more on Kadante. It's actually a 3v2 right now with the defense in favor, and they have the spike. Probably would have been a good idea to get that spike planted.
One enemy remaining.
But there we go.
Last
Izzy gets another one.
player
Deep gets one more. Now it's a 1v1. Deep versus Spanky. And Spanky's got the ghost. Izzy has a classic and less health. So let's see what Spanky's able to pull out right here as they're peeking around the corner. Not getting any shots off, but also not taking any shots either. Throwing out that wingman to get a little bit of information and or maybe a stun. But we're going to try to get a little reposition going on right here. Getting some information. Going for the spray down and missing his Deep. Gets a 3K and closes out the round. Wow.
Nice clutch from Deep. Able to play that well. Again, it was a classic against the Ghost, and the classic won this time. I'm surprised I didn't see a right click. I was waiting for a right click. If that was me, I would have just right clicked.
Yeah, I was waiting for a run, jump, and right click.
Yeah, I literally was waiting for that too. All right, we're going to rotate over to this. We do have CCHS going for a 3-2 split. Harlan is going to commit to the 4-1 split.
9-3, Shmine, Shmee, they don't care about no curses. They're just going to run it down. And good for them, honestly. Look, they've got 3 defenders on B site right now. They're still going to peak this with all the confidence in the world because they've got a Phantom over there. Wow. The Bucky actually not being able to close it there, and Jack getting a kill on a Yuki because of it. Beautiful play right there. Oh, we've got Jack
Spike
actually getting another
down
one of
B.
Vivian Lily. And oh my goodness, Guat getting one right there as well. Guat getting 2 with the Sheriff right there. That's the Neon Frontier with no upgrades on it. Beautiful, clean, and it plays that classic country western music. Jack getting a 3rd for themselves right now. 3-2 right now. And the defenders are up in arms. They need to do something. They're looking for something, but Deep actually gets another one.
Player
Guak
standing.
gets taken down right now, and Mud Puncher and Izzy actually end up closing out that round. Beautiful round from the side of CCHS as they just defensively played
100%.
well. They just played their around site really well. You know, I'm surprised. Oh wow, Yuki actually getting teaming though. Beautiful, great pick. Awesome first blood start round. Getting flashed up and having
Spike
Spanky is
planted.
just waiting for that wingman
I
to
know
pop. And
exactly
if not, he's not going to shoot. Or they're not going to shoot. That's a very smart play right there. Getting a flash out from the wow Gecko with a great play right there. Spanky getting 1 pick and just backing up, conceding the area, which is a very smart play right there. Getting 2 actually. Wow. Spanky's just spraying and praying right now, but Jack getting another one on the Guac. This is currently a 3v2. Wow, Jack getting another one. This is it's just a beautiful round so far. Jack actually getting
enemy
spotted there, but
remaining.
still spraying down Yuki. Wow. Mudmuncher was actually right behind him, but Deep is just playing backside trying to get something going, and Jack's going to close that out. Beautiful round from the side of CCHS, and that's actually... Oh, do they have time?
Oh. Unfortunate for CCHS.
Oh, that's actually going to take it to 4-11 in favor of Harlan. Great round from Harlan to play out the time there. Wow. That's so unfortunate from CCHS.
Again, it was a great retake by CCHS, able to defend that as A-side come back from that, but unfortunately they just didn't have enough time to finish it up. If they were just a second or 2 quicker, they were going to be able to get that defuse. But it's okay. I feel like they can bounce this back, and they're going to now stack 3 A players because they do.
I mean, that was the matter of like a 1/10 of a second. You know, like that's crazy. That was insane. Like they really barely just didn't pull that off.
Yeah, 100%.
Okay, but Vivian Lily walking through with all this aggression, which is crazy. I really don't see that much Viper aggression.
I don't either.
In comp or in tournament play at all. So it's really cool to see this Viper like swinging as hard as they are. Yuki blast packing all the way through in the B site, and they've got that entire backside cleared out. Guat getting Jack immediately. Dante's gonna get 1 here. He's gonna get 2. No, he keeps spraying, and Teeman's gonna take Dante out, but Yuki actually trades Izzy out right after that. Guat's getting that plant down, and if I'm not mistaken, getting their ult up as well, or 1 point away from their ult at the very least.
It's it's a 4v2 right now. Harlan has everyone to get this back.
No.
Yuki
4v1.
able to get a time at him. It's going to be up to see if Yuki can go for the other one. As Mud Muncher is going to be in middle. Slowly walking up towards heaven. Nice shots by Yuki.
And luckily, I think they have the econ to have not saved there and be okay.
Match point.
We'll have to check. But, I mean, if that might have been a decent play to save there as well, even though it's going to make it 12 rounds. Or even though it's going to make... Is it not 12?
No, it is 12. It's just bugged.
Okay.
So it's going to be Harlan up at match point, CCHS. They need to see what they can do here as they're going to stack 3 players on towards A because they feel like Harlan is going to go A and they're gambling, right? It's going to go towards it.
No, I think it's 11. If it's round 16, it's 11.
Is it?
Yeah.
Because we were on 11 earlier.
That's what I thought. Maybe it was bugged before.
Might be.
But yeah, we're looking
You
at
want
4
to
11
fight
game right
it?
now. Harlan is playing out of their socks right now. We gotta, oh, wait. What just happened? The entire team is dead. Wait, what?
It's bugged.
Is it?
Yeah, look at the map.
Okay. I was like, what just happened? Okay, but I mean, is it bugged really? Because Yuki's gonna go ahead and take 2 of them out of me. Jack gets out res back, but
player
Kadante,
standing.
Yuki, and Vivi are all gonna take some down. Yuki's gonna take 1 more to close out that
Attackers
game,
win.
and I guess that score was at 12
Yeah.
because that's gonna close it out and make it a 13-4 game, almost, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
Very close to the same score as
Very,
last
very
time.
close,
It was 13-1 last game, and now they just won 13-4 to close out the last round of the R20
100%.
Premier New Year Knockout. Now, GG's to both teams, and
Yeah,
CCHS,
100%.
you played out of your socks there. No doubt about that, especially on defense. But
Oh,
Harlan
yeah.
is just executing so well. They took the cake right there. And unfortunately, that's just a GG's. Harlan's just winning those. So,
I think for CCHS, all they need to work on is a little bit more, not aggression, but communication on when to execute together. I think that's all it came down to. Because on attacker's side, they had the right idea. They had the entry flag, but nobody wanted to push up after that, right?
yeah, 100%. That's just how it goes sometimes, too. Like,
Yeah.
you can all be playing the right game, but just not the right game together, you know? And that's
Yeah.
just how that goes sometimes, unfortunately.
But on the opposite side, Yuki was just holding W, and that's the aggression that CCHS needed to follow up on.
Yeah, 100%. Well, thank y'all so much for joining us at the R20 Premier New Year Knockout stream. Reminder, we're over here at the Boeing Center at Techport in San Antonio, Texas. Y'all come down here. Y'all have a great little family day. But once again, my name's Tanner,
And I'm KP.
and we hope y'all have a lovely rest of your January. We'll see y'all in February.